People. We're back with another game, ladies and gentlemen. Knicks versus Clippers tonight. Welcome back. Knicks Fan TV. You know the vibes. Boy CK2K, joined by none other by the Stratocaster. I'm trying to do my CP impression there, but Alex Chatars is here. You guys are here. I'm excited for today's game. Stressed out about today's game, but more importantly, we're here. We're gonna have a good time. But you know the vibes. Knicks Fan TV. If you haven't already, subscribed to the channel, hit that notification bell, and don't forget to like it up for the family. And it's also brought to you by none other than Underdog Fantasy. So if you haven't joined in, you know the vibes. You got to do that. And we have our picks for you. I'm not gonna take credit because I don't know how this is gonna go tonight, but I trust you, Alex. I trust you. Okay, but I'm gonna say we have our picks, as in Alex has our picks. Alex, what
I
you got for us
have
tonight,
my
man?
picks for the beginning. You got your picks for halftime.
No, no, no,
So,
no, no, no! Don't throw back blame on me, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that.
but yeah, man, let's talk about my picks before we get into breaking down this game before it starts. So yeah, if you
Yes, sir.
don't know, the show is sponsored by Underdog Fantasy. Make sure to use the promo code to KFTV to get up to a $500 match. So make sure to use the app. And yo, guys, this is very easy to use. I love using this app. It's a lot of fun, makes the game a little bit more interesting when you choose. They got all the different statistical categories that you can choose from: points, rebounds, so forth. If you like football, touchdowns, receptions, so forth. And all you got to do is you got two selections to make. You either choose higher or lower for whatever designation it is. And for today, as you guys know, my Jets are also playing tonight as well, as the same time as the New York Knicks. So I had to make sure I got one Jets pick in, and that's my guy, Breece Hall. I chose him for higher than 59.5 rushing yards. So I made sure to lock that in because, look, Jets got to run the ball, man. I think it's going to be an ugly one, but it's going to be Breece Hall. He can easily rip a 60-yarder like nobody's business. So I made sure to choose him because I thought that was pretty low offered by Underdog. And then going to the basketball games, I had to go make sure we get some Knicks in here. So first selection I chose is Jalen Brunson, lower than 5.5 threes attempted. The Clippers are actually a good team when it comes to protecting the perimeter and putting up shots. Opponents are not shooting that well. They're shooting in the low 30s when they're playing against the Clippers right now, early in the season. The Knicks themselves, not great at shooting the three ball right now. And because of their wingspan, their height on this team, and if you watch the game preview with Law Murray, who I had a great discussion with, he talked about Kawhi potentially, or no, Paul George being that potential matchup against Jalen Brunson. So that type of advantage, I do not see Jalen Brunson taking that many threes. So that's why I chose lower than 5.5 threes attempted. Next Nick that I chose, Josh Hart. So Josh Hart, he's been averaging 8 rebounds so far to start the season. So I made sure to choose higher than 5.5 rebounds for tonight. Then I decided to go to look at the Boston Celtics game because they're playing the Minnesota Timberwolves. Minnesota Timberwolves, guys, #1 defensive rating right now in the NBA. They're #1 in the NBA. And so I looked at these guys' averages. I wanted to make sure that would they shoot less than their projected averages. So the first one I took is Tatum, who's averaging 30 points so far. I don't see him hitting 30 points tonight against Minnesota, who has a good defense. He's still probably going to get his, but I still think it's going to be less than 28.5 points. I think that one's going to be one that they're grinding it out. And then the last one I chose is KP, Kristaps Porzingis, to have lower than 5.5 threes attempted because, once again, we're talking about a Minnesota team that's really good defensively. They're not allowing a lot of threes to be shot, and they're also defending the three-pointer very well because opponents are shooting in the low 30 percentile, low 30 percentage as well against Minnesota. So KP, Cat, Rudy Gobert, I just don't see that matchup going in his favor to shoot threes. So that's what I chose for tonight. Those are my picks. So make sure you guys download the app, use Underdog Fantasy. It's very easy to use. I like it more than any other platform. And make sure to use that promo code KFTV to get up to a $500 match on your deposit.
Okay. I love the Breece Hall pick, by the way. I love that pick for fantasy reasons of my own because I need him in one of my other leagues to go crazy tonight.
Not
But
the KFTV league.
I was just gonna say, but in our KFTV league, looking at Mr. Herbie Herb, I look, nothing against the Jets. I hope the Jets do well. Good luck to y'all, but I need Justin Herbert to absolutely go insane tonight. I need him. I'm
How
getting
dare
killed by
you?
the Knicks shape.
How dare you?
I need it. It's all I got left. My last chance. I need to maintain my record here, Alex. Need to maintain my record. Just like the Knicks need to maintain whatever is left of this start of the season, as we are 2-4 going against a very strong Clippers team, as you heard Alex talk about there briefly. Yeah, man, Knicks Clippers. We talked about it last night on the weekly. You talked about it in the pregame. If you haven't checked that out, you had a second chance today because that was also re-showed. You had the replay for the replay gang. But Knicks Clippers, man. James Harden returns. He's gonna show off his new shoe in the Garden.
Mm.
It's just gonna be one of those kind of. It's gonna be a Hollywood-esque night. I know it's the backup Hollywood team, but Hollywood nonetheless. Just real quick before we get into the game, man, what are your final thoughts? You went back and forth with me on who's winning this game. You decided to go double down on the Knicks winning this one tonight. Last chance to take it back. What's your thoughts on tonight?
I had some saying that I was crazy for choosing choosing the Knicks to defeat the Clippers. Am I crazy, or are some of these sports books crazy? Because they're taking the Knicks to win tonight, which is interesting to me as well. So I guess I'm going to have to stick with my selection of choosing the Knicks defeating the Clippers tonight. Because look, man, sports books, I don't know, universe, I have no idea, man. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to go with the Knicks. I think.
Yeah.
For me, man, I think there is a little bit of an edge right now for the team. I think they're trying to get ready to nip the poor offensive production in the butt. And I think tonight's a good chance. And with RJ Barrett coming back tonight, man, I really think that's going to help the Knicks get back on track. They needed somebody else in that starting rotation to really subsidize that lack of scoring, and it's been RJ to start the season, as we talked about, right? He's averaging 21 points per game right now, and I know it's going to be a tough matchup, whether it's Paul George guarding him, whether it's Kawhi guarding him, whoever it may be. But with him back, I think it's going to help Randall get into somewhat of a position, because he was successful to start the season. And when I say successful, I'm not saying offensively, I'm not saying shooting wise, but he was a little bit more comfortable with the rebounding, the playmaking. And I think that's going to help him a little bit. It's not going to be I don't think it's going to be a great production. Still think it's going to take time for Randall to get back into a groove. But I think with RJ Barrett coming back, the offense will be a little bit more crisp, because when you have Josh Hart out there, it's a guy who's scared to shoot. He likes to he likes to score in transition, but when he gets to the half court as well, he doesn't really like to do much.
It up. Yeah.
Yeah, he passes it up a lot. But an RJ, he's not the greatest in the half court, but he's more willing to shoot the three. He's more willing to get downhill. So I'm going to go with the Knicks tonight, man. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm actually confident with the Knicks tonight for many reasons. Record wise, we got RJ coming back. And to be completely real with you, I think the Clippers are going to have a lot to figure out. I think this James Harden add-on, I think long-term it might be good for them, but in his first game back, they got to figure out minutes. They got to see how Russell Westbrook is going to gel with him playing. There's just a lot of factors that Clipper team has to be figuring out, on top of playing against a team like us that is hungry and trying to get back into the winning column. I like our chances in this game, and it's the Garden. They're trying to prove that we're not in a way team like we've shown. We're not the road runners as we've been showing, because we lost all the games in the Garden. So I feel like all of the odds are in our favor. And I think we take advantage of that, and we understand the assignment and win tonight's game. I do feel that way. And I know this is a Knicks show. We talk about the Knicks all the time, but it's crazy for me not to ask this, because I want to know your thoughts real quick before the game starts. James Harden's playing his first game of the season. Okay.
Yes.
His first game of the season. You know, we had the whole drama. Yeah. The whole drama that was going on in the offseason. He got traded, goes to the Clippers. Just real quick. And again, I'm just curious to you, hearing your thoughts. What do you what James Harden are you expecting in his first debut game with a brand new team against the Knicks in the Garden? You think that we see a solid stat line? You think he hurts us, or you think that he helps us?
Helps the Knicks win this game, you mean?
Yes, that's why I said hurts us, as far as he has a good start, or he helps us.
I think he's going to help us, man. I mean,
okay.
Everything that Law said, I think in time, Harden is going to be a fine fit for the Clippers. Agreed. But we're still talking about him having to adjust, him being on a new team. No training camp with this team. You're telling me that you get traded last week, and now you're going to be all in stores to understand how everyone plays, where they all want to be lined up and so forth. I find that very hard to believe. And I think we're going to watch the Clippers struggle tonight because of that unfamiliarity with how James Harden is going to fit, right? I mean, we can even talk about the comments he's made. He's not a system player, he is the system, right? Which is
Bro.
still a bar, man. I want to go to an office
It
one day and
was
be like,
tough, but
yo,
it's who it came from is the problem. You know what I mean?
exactly. So
Like
with
it's
that being said,
right.
with him saying that, if you are the system and Tyler agrees and believes that you are a system,
Okay.
it takes some time to use you as the system, does it not? So if that's
100%.
the case, then I don't expect a lot out of him tonight. If he does go off, then I expect everybody else to be inhibited with their performance. But I think this is a good chance for the Knicks to actually take one, because this is just they're just trying to figure out how they all gel together. That's four. We're talking about four all-stars. We're talking about four top talents, man. We're talking about four egos that have to figure things out. And you know, they were humming beforehand. Now you're throwing another player who is a high usage player. I don't see how it's all going to work out tonight.
We're talking about two former MVPs. We're talking about a finals MVP. We're talking about a GOAT in the eyes of a lot of young athletes and Paul George. A lot going on. A lot going on in that Clippers locker room that they got to figure out in one night against us. So I really hope that we take advantage for sure. I think and the other thing that, you know, we didn't mention is the fact that where are those touches going to go? You know, that's what I'm saying. What does Russell Westbrook turn into when he's out there on the floor with two or all three of those guys at the same time? I think, and James Harden as well. You know, I think there's going to be a lot for them to figure out, and I'm hoping that we take advantage of that. Last thing, my last question before I lose you, and the game starts. Julius Randle.
Oh boy,
you gonna be in front of your TV cheering him on when he makes mistakes? You're gonna be attaboying him, or you're gonna be saying, "You got it, buddy. We'll see you in the next one." You're gonna say, "Julius Randle, Julius." Is that gonna be you, or what are we doing? We keeping the same thing,
Look, man, I don't boo anybody, okay? But I also
Okay.
I don't boo anybody. I don't cheer necessarily until I see like you start to cook, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just how I am. I don't like I'm going to be rooting for him. I'm not rooting against him to fail. I'm rooting for him to succeed, man. But if you're to ask me, like, am I going to be that, like, what the article we discussed yesterday on Weekly? Am I going to be that guy just like cheering, just like, come on, man, feel the energy through the screen? Nah, man, that's not me. I'm like, let's go, guys. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go beat the Clippers. Let's go defend home court. That's what it's all about. But if Julius starts cooking tonight, man, then yeah, I'll be hyped, right? I'll be hyped. But what about you, man? What are you going to be that guy? Are you going to be that guy cheering in front of your screen? Or is this what Knicks Nation's going to have to tune into and hear right off the rip?
You guys, yeah, I'm going to be here on my yeah, the zoom in is crazy. Yeah, I'm going to be very positive and very no, I'm the same way as you. I want him to turn it around. I expect him to turn it around. That is our all-star player. Sorry, just to zoom in on the come on, Julius. In case y'all, all right, I'm just saying, you know, if that doesn't tell you how I feel, that, you know what I mean? Yeah, no, everything you say is exactly where I'm at. I'm expecting and hoping for him to turn around. You know, why would I sit here and boo him and hope that he is bad for us? Because that's a bad Julius is not good for the Knicks. Hence why we lost two of those key games last week. But at the same time, you know what I mean? Like you said, if we see atrocious play where he attempts 0 free throws around the rim and has 6 points off of awful shooting and stuff like that, yeah, you ain't gonna be getting let's go Julius, let's go chance out of me. That's all I'm gonna say. But I hope that he does definitely turn around tonight. We need him to.
Yeah, for sure. I think that article, and you know, not to be too facetious, is more like, oh my God, we're doing this like when we see step backs. That's really what it is, man. That's really what it is. And it's more like out of rhythm stuff. But look, root for the guy to succeed, man. I don't root it against anybody, especially if you're on the Knicks. That's how I feel, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, yes. Shout out to the chat, by the way. If you guys are already, I'm assuming if you guys in the chat, you're subscribed to the channel. If you're not, make sure you do so. Hit that like button, the likes, let people know that we are here. We are watching the Knicks versus Clippers tonight. And also, huge shout out to the channel members. Shout out, I see Russell Whiskey, Corey Mitchell. I can go up and up. Hard tackle cornerback. I'm sure Alex is hoping that his cornerbacks do some hard tackling tonight because he needs that dub. But shout out to the members in the chat.
How are your Saints doing, bro?
Hey, we won our game yesterday, man. We back on track, 5-4. You know, it ain't pretty, but I'll take the victory. You know what I'm saying? It ain't pretty, but I'll take the victory. But yeah, shout out to the members in the chat. Shout out to Donos, all of the above. We're gonna have a good time tonight. You know, I got some shoes to fill because, you know, shout out to the homie JD. But we're gonna have fun, man. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Knicks versus Clippers. We got the starting lineups. Also, I want to say too, Apologies to delays. If people are ahead, behind, it's how these things work. You know the vibes. Enjoy the game how you enjoy it. If you are behind me, and I apologize. If you're ahead of me, let your thoughts be known in the chat. It's fine. I will live with a few spoilers here and there. Just, have a good time. It happens. Delays happen. It's a part of the process. So, I know it. I'm aware of it. I'm sure you're aware of it too. But Alex, enjoy the game, brother.
You too, CK. I know
Both
you're going to do a
games,
phenomenal job. What was that?
I said both games, I should say. I forgot. You got double duty.
I appreciate it. I didn't hear that. Thank you.
Yeah.
But thank you. I know you're going to do a phenomenal job. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button for your boys. Make sure to support CK. CK is going to be rocking out with you guys throughout the entire game.
Sure.
All right, fellas. I'm going to let CK rock now.
Big Easy. Yep. Let's go, Big Alex in the building. All right. I like this picks, by the way. Great picks from Alex, But also, if you made the same picks and they don't go well tonight, blame Alex. Anyways, no, I'm playing. Shout out to the trackcaster himself. But shout out to the chat. I want to shout out a few people. For me, game is about to tip off. Not sure where you guys are at. I'm seeing Russell Westbrook on my screen. If you want to, sync it up with your boy, I'm looking at Julius Randle breathing out air because he knows that this is a big game. We're wearing the statement jerseys tonight. Tip off, Mitch versus Zubox, and Big Mitch wins the tip. Jalen Brunson with the ball. Shout out to the chat. I see you, Cynthia, John Talento, all the mods holding it down. We're going to have some fun basketball here today. Big games expected from all the above. RJ, Julius, everybody. We need a big game tonight. I'm looking for a win. Let me know in the chat if you're expecting a win or a loss. And we're starting off with Jalen Brunson, who puts the move on James Harden, who started. Brunson missing his first shot of the game. But yeah, they are going all in on the new super team. We got Russell Westbrook. We got James Harden. We got Paul George, Kawhi, and the big Zoo in the middle as the Clippers turn it over early. Like I said, chemistry issues are going to be big. RJ Barrett is here on the corner, gets it up to Sketcher Jew, passing it back to RJ. Baseline, he wild floater, and he's fouled. He's going to be going to the free throw line. Immediately, the big thing we were missing with RJ Barrett is that right there, attacking and drawing fouls. And look at that. His first shot attempt is him going to the line. Shout out. What's up? Machiavelli. Oh, that's a tough name. I appreciate you. Junior Karoma, what's up? But yeah, I'm glad we are still using these jerseys. Gamba's a fan of the statements. I like the statement jerseys. I'm cool with them. I'm a fan of them. I like that they're not trying to change around too many jerseys at a time of year because it's going to get really stale. As RJ hits both free throws. Yeah, both free throws. Look at that. Free throw shot making. I'm proud of us, man. I'm proud of us. Nine God is back, Frank White. What's up, Frankie? Nine God is back. Yeah, Russell Westbrook. I'm really curious. You don't understand how curious I am to see this Clippers experiment going on. I need it to go wrong tonight. As Kawhi has an open three on the left side and he misses, rebounded by RJ Barrett. The instant effect from RJ Barrett is already being seen. He's bringing the ball up. Solid screen set by Mitchell Robinson. RJ trying to get him going. Floater. And RJ Barrett is already in full effect. What we're missing is attacking the rim, shots around the rim, shots in the paint, and RJ Barrett is here. Free throws. Great shot there from the young Nine God himself. And that's y'all nickname. I'm with Broadway. But also, thoughts on James Harden's new shoe as Mitchell Robinson fouls Zubac in the paint. First foul there for Mitchell Robinson. What y'all thinking about James Harden's new shoe? They look like a flying saucer. Flying saucer, excuse me. Hey, from UK, what's up, Jamie? How you doing? What's up, Eddie? How you doing? What's up? Yes, all right. Talk to him, Queens. Talk to him, brother. Broadway is officially back. I like this guy. I appreciate you, Chrissy. I like your name because CK. The C for CK stands for Chrissy. We on the same energy. Zubac makes the first free throw. And we are away. Now they finally scored. Oh, man. I can't say enough how interested I am in this game. You do not understand. I just realized I don't even have my volume up. I'm here just listening to myself talk. I can't even hear Breen and, the real GOAT talking in my ears. There you go. All right. Quentin Grimes, another one I'm expecting to show up his game from Milwaukee. He had a good game in Milwaukee. I know that was hidden behind the rough game of Julius Randle, as Julius Randle's wide open in the corner. Extra pass to Grimes. Grimes has to hit that shot right on cue. I need Grimes to follow up his Milwaukee game. It's really important because he was key. And if we can get a solid, 12 a game, 10, 12 a game from Quentin Grimes as a starter, that'd be great. Julius Randle stepping right into a three. Miss right there, rebounded by Paul George. Randall. Jay, game just started. You know, come on, man. Let's go, Julius. Right? Isn't that what we're supposed to be doing? Oh, man. Breaks all over the place. Over 3 for the Clippers, 1 for 4. Thanks to RJ Barrett. Great find by Jalen Brunson. RJ misses the corner 3. Open corner 3, but beautiful pass from Jalen Brunson. We got to make shots. There's a lid on the rim for both teams right now. Here comes James Harden with the nice pass to Zubac, and Zubac hits the shot in the paint, 3-4 right now. Trust me. Yo, Grimes, I know we needed to hit that shot. Great extra pass from Julius. He didn't hit the shot. Grimes looking shaky. You know, like I said, man, I feel like Grimes is the kind of player offensively that is in his head too much. We've been seeing that as the season starts. RJ Barrett with a great drive, great dish out to Brunson. Brunson with the extra pass. Julius Randle passing too much. I want to see Julius shoot that shot. He was wide open. I understand what you're trying to do. You're trying to, you know, make that extra pass. But that time, no one would have been mad with him taking that open shot. I think he took that extra pass was too extra. We didn't need that one. Turnover there by the Knicks. That's been another problem for us. Skechers Jew, bro. That's what I've been calling him, man. Juju Skechers, man. Didn't Skechers have a tagline back in the day? Somebody look that up. Well, what's up, random vibe? Ain't no random vibes. We here, bro. It's a good vibe. No, what's up, random vibe? How you doing? DJ. Grimes get together. Just lost the ball out of bounds. Yeah, I saw that too. Russell Westbrook and James Harden together is such a weird combination, but here we are. Zubac up top, getting it over to Russell Westbrook, being guarded by Jalen Brunson, who's wearing the Grinches again. Good pull up from Westbrook and finish there in the paint. That was way too easy, man. That was way too easy. Get your hands up there, Mitch. 5-4. Clippers take their first lead of the game. Nothing is going down for either team, but Clippers are able to take an early lead. Randall passing it over to Grimes. Grimes back to Jalen Brunson. Double team coming to him. Grimes extra pass. Gets it over to Julius Randle, and he's having a rough start. But to be real with you, I'm mad at the shots Randall is taking. He needs to make them, though. He needs to make him. Turnover by Paul George. We're running in the break. Brunson has RJ in front of him. Brunson chooses to go all the way by himself. No foul is called, and we miss. Lid is still on the rim. Russell Westbrook getting it over to Kawhi. Kawhi with the transition 3. And no good there. No good there. Rebounded by Zoo. He going to take that. James Harden. James Harden's afraid to shoot, but you know who isn't? Russell Westbrook for the corner 3. Here we go. I smell the Thibodeau timeout coming. 8-4. Rough start. We're missing some gimme shots, man. Open shots. They can't shoot. They all try. Eddie keeping it real, man. First quarter blues already going on in the chat. My man said they can none of them can shoot. They all suck. As Brunson with a beautiful take. Finishing there around the rim. What's up, Ron? How you doing? What's up, Ron? There you go, Randall. More of that, please. Yes, good play from Randall. Piece of the chat. What's up, the listening party? Shot listening party. Great stop there from Mitch. So I'm going back and forth trying to read the chat, and then I saw Mitchell Robinson making a great play defensively. It's in the screen there on Russell Westbrook. Okay, I'm behind you guys, and I just saw Julius Randle making the great play in the paint. What is one of the key things me and Alex were talking about in the weekly yesterday, and also Alex talking about in the game of the week review? We want to see him attack the rim. We need that. We need that. 8-8. You might as well just go. You all right? Sorry, you know, the lady was behind me, so she just was trying to get through. Good shot there. The easy buckets are what we need to stop. We need to stop the easy buckets in the paint. That's what my worry is. You know, if outside of Mitchell Robinson, who's been doing such a good job protecting the paint, but you're seeing that they're instantly attacking the free throw line. RJ with the 3, no good. But they're attacking that free throw line area because it's really easy to get past us on the perimeter. And I think that that's one thing that we have been shaking on defensively. Protecting the rim is one thing, but look at that. Breaking down off the perimeter is another. Good pull there from Paul George. No good. Rebounded by Julius Randle. Julius Randle pushing it up to RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett on the break. He sees Mitchell Robinson, but gets it over to Grimes. Wide open for 3, and we cannot hit a 3. 0 for 6 to start the game. Not a good look. Kawhi Leonard with the miss there. No foul call. Rebounded by Grimes. This is an ugly start to the game, ladies and gentlemen. This is ugly basketball. Julius Randle being guarded by Kawhi as I expected him to be. Randle trying to break it down, gets a good move, draws the foul on Kawhi Leonard. Great take there from Julius Randle. Hopefully, he can get it going on the free throw line. After some ugly basketball, timeout called by Tom Thibodeau and the Knicks. It's a rough start, ladies and gentlemen, of a rough start, but it is 10-8. It's not ugly, but it's ugly. Welcome to Knicks Fan TV, ladies and gentlemen. If you are just tuning in, make sure you hit that sub button, notification bell, and like the stream. This is also brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Easy to download. Use that promo code KFTV, and you guys can get you some extra ching-ching on Underdog. Hit that thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. No! Randle needs to pack his bags and get the out of here already. No, Eddie. We're supposed to be cheering Randle. Remember, here we go, Randle. Here we go. Come on, man. That's what they said we're supposed to be doing. Picking from What are we right now? 0 for 6 from the 3-point line. You know what I need to do? I need to have our damn stats up ready for this kind of stuff because we our 3-point. And the thing is, we've been taking some great shots. I'm not mad at the open shots we're taking. I wish Julius Randle didn't pass up that open 3 earlier on in the quarter. But other than that, we're taking good shots. We're just not making them right now. I'm sorry. No, that's the Clippers. Yeah, 0 for 6. We are 0 for 6 from the 3-point line. Grimes already starting off 0 for 2 from the field. Brunson 1 for 3. Randle 1 for 3. RJ 1 for 3. So it's not great shooting, 27% from the field, but it is early. And you know how these things work, man. Once the ball starts to go in, it all starts following up from there. Scary hours for the Knicks. Not yet. It's still early. It's only a 2-point game. We'll be all right. It's all right. JVG would have shot them all. It would have sat them all down by now. Probably. You know, Tibbs don't do that. Tibbs has a lineup written out and ready to go. So, luckily these guys can shoot through their problems. I saw Jericho developing back. Yeah, shout out to David Zenon, friend of the channel. He has been working with Jericho Sims on the jumper, which is a great thing for Jericho to have. We already know he has the athleticism. He's already improving defensively, and now if that dude can get a jumper, it'd be nice. So yeah, shout out to David Zenon, again, friend of the channel. Yes. Oh Lord, I know there will be no Grimes slander while I'm on the clock. That being said, I do need Quentin Grimes to get it on track. Jericho about to become a stretch. That's the beauty about being young in the league, man. You could change your game. Y'all remember Brook Lopez on the Nets? He wasn't shooting threes. Now look at him. Oh, man. James Harden's press conference was hilarious, man. Hilarious. You heard Alex dropping the James Harden bar. I don't play in the system. I am. The system is crazy to me, bro. I mean, I get it, but that's not what you want. That's not what you want to hear coming to a brand new team. You know what I mean? Clyde's cool with it, though. All right, Julius Randle at the free throw line. Need both of these so we can time this thing up. Both of them. As James Harden takes a quick break on the bench. Julius Randle hitting the first free throw. Josh Hart checking in for the Knicks. I'm assuming for Grimes or probably for RJ. Knowing Thibodeau, he's probably taking RJ out for rest reasons and for bench reasons. Yes, RJ Barrett going to the bench. And Josh Hart also with the Kobe 6 Grinches as Julius hits both free throws. Let's go, Julius. Let's go. Come on. Free throws going in. I'm going to always cheer that. 10-10 here. Paul George being guarded by Josh Hart. Paul George has really, until that jumper right there, great shot. Paul George doing what he does. I was just about to say something reckless about Paul George, and he hits that shot. So I'll stop. I won't even say it. 12-10. We got 4:50 left in the first quarter. Brunson passing over to Grimes. Grimes gets it over to Julius. Julius with the baseline. Great drive. Kicks it out to Hart. Hart getting it over to Brunson. Open shot needed. And that's our first 3 of the game. Brunson from way downtown. 13-12 as we see James Doan. I don't know if y'all saw James Doan in his typical seat watching on. I love when they show the 3-point percentage and both teams are shooting absolute butt. It is 1 for 6 for the Clippers and 1 for 7 for us. Bones kicks it over to Westbrook for the corner 3. No good. Rebounded by Julius Randle, who is tiptoeing up the court. We have numbers, and Julius Randle going all the way with the floater. 15-12. Julius Randle looking over. Not only is he trying to turn it around, he's doing it the right way, taking good shots, Great shot attempt there from Julius Randle. That's how I want to see him do it, not forcing up dumb shots. And this is what you want to see Julius Randle do to turn it around. Great shot there from Julius. Protect the basket, please. Yeah, and right when I say that, Russell Westbrook with the easy bucket around the rim. I gotta say, Clippers look a lot better with the new add-ons than I would expect. I also know they have PJ Tucker, who did play his first game with the Clippers. I think he played 2 games with the Clippers already. Julius Randle kicking it out to Josh Hart, who's being guarded by Paul George. Hart over to Brunson for the corner 3. We see. Oh, I like this matchup right here. Julius Randle bullying, and he just misses the easy lay. Rebound by the Clippers. They're pushing, but we are there. Paul George up top being guarded by Jalen Brunson. Brunson marking up on a very hot Paul George to start off the season. Plumlee, I almost called him Zubac, getting a nice pass there from a cutting Kawhi Leonard. I don't know what's going on with the Knicks right now, protecting the paint, because they are getting easy buckets on us around the rim, which is not typical for the New York Knicks. Queen said Westbrook's jumper is working tonight. It's working right now. Let's see how it looks in the second half. Jalen Brunson with the great screen set from Mitchell Robinson. Open 3 from the corner. No good. Rebounded by Plumlee. Plumlee going to push the pace here with Bones Highland and Kawhi Leonard, and they push it back out to Russell Westbrook. 16-15. Clippers are up. 2:40 left in the quarter, and there it is. Russell Westbrook with another jumper right on the Coinbase logo. Westbrook hitting jumpers, ladies and gentlemen, and you know who else is not a fan of it? Tom Thibodeau, because Tom Thibodeau calls his second timeout of the quarter as the Clippers are up 19-16, or excuse me, 18-15, not 19-16. Damn. My man said deja vu. Same script every game. Yeah, we're starting off a little slow here. Shooting not going well. And the Clippers are doing what I would like to see us do. If the 3 ball's not going down, you got to take easier shots. Utilize the mid-range. Attack the rim. Clippers are doing just that. Even with the likes of Mitchell Robinson down there, Clippers are doing a good job at attacking the rim, getting easy buckets. The Knicks need to do similar things. Even though we're seeing some good stuff from Julius Randle to start, that's really about it. Julius Randle 2 for 5 from the field, shooting 40%. RJ Barrett quickly on the bench. I expect Tom Thibodeau to get the bench going. So quickly is not 8th. What? So quickly is not 8th of the bench to stagger RJ and Randle now. What do you mean 8th? Like 8th man off the bench or 8th player? I wouldn't even say he's the 8th player. I just, if you're gonna take out RJ Barrett, you got to go with Josh Hart. I expect quickly to be the next one off, if that's what you're talking about. What's up with ESPN updating stats? Why is it going slow? Are they slow with it? I'm on NBA TV, Alex's favorite site. I'm on NBA TV with my stats, so you're gonna have to let me know. Is it like flashing? What's good? What's good? But I'll tell you what is good. It's y'all being here, rocking with your boy here, CK2K on KnicksFanTV. We're here presented by Underdog Fantasy. At halftime, I will give you my picks going into the second half of basketball for the Knicks, as well as other games that are going to be played for the latter half of the basketball NBA window. And we probably, for my Jets fans out there, we're gonna do a little update and see what y'all looking like against the Los Angeles Chargers. That's a funny one. It's great. Did the NBA do that on purpose? I just realized that in the same night we got a New York LA battle, both in NFL and in the NBA. That just dawned on me. But yeah, we're gonna keep track on that one. I know we got Jets fans in the chat. Shout out to my Jets fans. Football is my only non-New York sport, so you're gonna have to forgive me, Jets and Giants fans. I rock with everything else New York, just football. That's my only non-New York sport, so apologies. And it's not the Chargers either, so don't worry. Yeah, stats lagging, but score is good. All right, for sure. Let me see what y'all looking at. Oh yeah, it's pretty behind. Yeah, 3 minutes. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with ESPN. But for those who do not have it pulled up anywhere else, for the Knicks, we have Julius Randle as our leading scorer with 6 points. We have next up Jalen Brunson with 5, RJ Barrett with 4. If you're looking at the plus minus for anyone that cares, basically everyone's pretty leveled. And we got -3 for Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson, Jalen Brunson, Quentin Grimes, and Josh Hart. Other than that, everyone's at a solid 0 on the plus minus. Emmanuel quickly coming out of the timeout, checking in for Tom Thibodeau, as well as my guy, Hustle Hart, Isaiah Hartenstein checks in for, and Dante DiVincenzo. I see him too. Good pull up from the free throw line for Brunson. Good shot, but not going in for us the same way it's going in for the Clippers. James Harden checking back in for the Clippers in the new Harden. What's he on now? 5? What number is Harden on? Can I get that fact check? what number Harden's he on? I think it's 5, right? Regardless though, Clippers miss. Knicks got the ball. I love Isaiah Hartenstein in the high post. Great take there from Hart. No good for Hart and no good from iHeart. We cannot get the damn ball in the bucket. The Knicks are having a hard time seeing the ball go through the rim as Paul George with a pullback with a step back, excuse me, no good. 18-15, low scoring quarter for two teams that are actually pretty solid offensively this season. We got IQ in the corner being guarded by Paul George. Looking to get the offense going, brings it back up top, gets it over to Jalen Brunson. Brunson trying to mix it up, gets inside, gets it out to a wide open IQ, moving screen on Jalen Brunson. So the 3 will not count. And that's our luck. We finally see the ball going and it don't count. Imagine that. Looking at it there, James Harden is in peak form. He might have missed. Yeah, no, I gotta say, Jalen Brunson strong as all can be. I was gonna say something else, but Jalen Brunson strong to be taking out all of James Harden. But we'll see what the NBA says. We'll see if there's a fine going James Harden's way. If you don't know what I'm saying, Harden flopping. Yeah, I ain't gonna pass no accusations, but Bones Highland gets it over to a wide open PG Tucker in his spot. No good. Rebounded by DiVincenzo. And instantly the bench is pushing the pace. And look at them go. It's RJ with a beautiful take. No good, but he'll be going to the free throw line. Instantly pushing the pace for the second unit. I say it all the time. If you are a subscriber to my channel, this is my key every night. Push the pace. We got the legs. We got the athleticism for it. Push the pace. And you saw right there after the rebound, instantly ball was up the court within 2 to 3 seconds. I love that. RJ Barrett to the line for 2 free throws. Knicks won't crack 90 points tonight. At this rate, Jay, you ain't lying, brother. You are not lying. How many point blank layups does this team miss? Oof, Big Frank. How much time you got, brother? Because it has not been pretty in the first quarter. But RJ Barrett making his free throws as he makes all 4 of his free throw attempts, keeping us in this game, 18-17. There's no hiding it. The RJ Barrett effect is definitely showing itself. He's one of the best attackers we have, if not the best attacker we have. And that's something that we need, especially when you're going 1 for 8 or 1 for 7 that we are from the 3-point line. We need to attack the rim and instantly pushing the pace. DiVincenzo gets to the RJ. RJ going baseline, little bit of a mix up there, but the ball gets to iHeart, who puts it down, putting us up by 1 point with 34 seconds left in the game. I don't think they're going to give him that assist. But, he definitely assisted iHeart in getting that shot there. Defense being played by DiVincenzo on James Harden. James Harden pushing it over to Bones, who is not able to bring it in. We got a bit of the Spider-Man meme going on as Quickly and Bones are guarding each other. And in Emmanuel Quickly form, Bones hits the corner 3 over IQ. Eddie, not a fan of that call. I'm assuming you're talking about the James Harden call a little while ago. 21-19 after the Bones Highland 3. IQ send up the offense, gets it over to RJ. Step back over Norman Powell right as the buzzer ticks. 21-19. But here's the ugly part. The Knicks finished that quarter 1 of 8 from 3. And even uglier, 6 of 21 from the field. That is a 29% field goal percentage for the Knicks. But the positive is a lot to RJ Barrett and Julius Randle. We're 6-6 from the free throws. So the free throws going down tonight. But on the other side, luckily, as the Clippers are not hitting the 3 ball, they're 16% from the 3, 2 for 12. But they're hitting their shots a lot more consistently than us, as they're 9 for 20, 45%. On the Clipper side, we're looking at Russell Westbrook, who is doing a great job offensively, 9 points for them. We saw James Harden, who in his first game as a Clipper is filling up the stat sheet early, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, not much points on the board. No points on the board, to be completely real with you, but 3 rebounds, 2 assists, doing what he has to do, being the system that he is. On the Knicks side, we have Julius Randle and RJ with 6 points. Other than that, we have Jalen Brunson with 5. And then outside of that iHeart dunk we got there at the end of the half, that's it. Quickly hasn't got a shot up yet. DiVincenzo ain't got a shot up yet. 0 for 2 for Hart. Grimes, after 2 very open threes, he didn't hit either one of them. Once again, I don't think we're really utilizing Mitchell Robinson in the pick and roll. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, it's been an interesting start for the Knicks. Luckily, even though we started off slow, shooting 29, shooting 28 or 27% from the field, the Clippers aren't doing much better themselves as it's a 2-point game. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the CK members. Shout out to everybody rocking with your boy here, CK2K, on the mic for KnicksFanTV for the play-by-play. Shout out to y'all. Julian, shout out to you for being here. He says, CK, thanks for calling this game. It's popping, and y'all are the reason why that is the case. Heart blows. Captain, which one you talking about? And be careful because we saw the video going around the internet. So, you know what I mean? Eddie's saying there's no dogs. They just little pink cupcakes with sprinkles on top. I'm not a fan of pink cupcakes. I'm not a fan of cupcakes at all, so I don't like that analogy, brother. But you ain't right. We got to assert ourselves a little bit more. And that's something that, outside of Isaiah Hartenstein, I don't really feel like we have that kind of oomph on this team. Not yet, but it can come. Shout out to K Dot, member K Dot, that is. Appreciate you. Jay said exactly one bad defensive stretch for the Knicks, and the game is basically over. That's a fact. But also one good offensive stretch for the Knicks, and just like that, we're going to have a nice lead. As I mentioned, we saw on the final few plays in that first quarter, the Knicks went on a run. I'm sorry, the Knicks were starting to run, which equals great shooting for us when we play in pace. As Donnie DiVincenzo with a great block over Harden, but unfortunately saves it right to an open Bones Highland, who luckily misses the 3 from the top of the key. Julius ain't pissed us off. Yeah, that's good. That's great. I mean, if you ask me, I think Julius is playing really well tonight. He's doing exactly what you want him to do in a turnaround game. He's taking good shots. And now it's just about making them. But in his defense, nobody's making the shots, as we saw another good defensive deflection from DiVincenzo. 9 seconds left on the shot clock for the Clippers. I was promised a shooter in Donnie DiVincenzo. Where is the shooter? Did you not see him a few games ago? He's doing a good job as Harden gets his first bucket as a Clipper. 23-19. Very different shooting percentages, but the score is only a 4-point difference. I'll take it. We have the bench unit in with RJ Barrett, IQ, J Hart, DiVincenzo, I Hart, and RJ Barrett. And for the tough shot there for DiVincenzo. No good. Rebounded by the Clippers. Good DiVincenzo. I just play on words. I love it. Great stop there. Pushing the pace. IQ versus Harden. Only one man to beat. Great take from IQ. 21-23. Like I said, with the way we push the pace with this unit, all it takes is one good offensive stretch. I'm not worried about us offensively. We just have to contain them defensively. We can't let them get easy shots from the mid-range and around the rim. We get those stops, I ain't worried about us offensively, especially with the second unit. I like the second unit. I like when we play in pace. I think this team is a lot better when we play in pace. So as long as Randall is on the bench, he won't piss us off. Hey, he's having a good start. All right. Let's leave Randall alone until he gives us a reason. You know what I mean? Randall's doing a good job. Clippers' old bench is their weakness, facts, and which is why you can see Ty Lue is not committing to letting a lot of the bench unit play together. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of minutes, a lot of figuring out rotationally for Ty Lue and his newly built Clippers team, which is why I'm hoping that we take advantage tonight, man. I'm hoping that when it comes to crunch time, great shot from RJ Barrett in the mid-range, that no good, but it's a good-looking shot. Unfortunately, does not go down. But yeah, I'm hoping that as this game goes on and, when it's crunch time and they got to figure out who needs to go where rotation. And right there, you got Norman Powell and PJ Tucker both on the same side in the corner. Like they have a lot that they have to figure out, and they're not going to get it figured out in the first game. It's up to us to go out there and take advantage and win this must-win game in the Garden. Yes, it is a must-win because when's the last game we won in the Garden this year? I'll wait. I'll wait. RJ Barrett, double team coming, and he just loses the ball. Turnover from RJ Barrett. That's the time where you got to get that ball out of there because with Zubac's coming out on a good one. My man says CK Breen. I'll take it. I'll take it. That's a lot. That's high praise, though. You know, that's high praise. That man's the GOAT you talking about. The crowd sucks. Well, if to be fair, we ain't giving them much to cheer about as James Harden takes the laziest fadeaway shot from the elbow and it goes down. Where's the defense there? Mayo quickly being guarded by Harden now on the following play, 25-21. Ihart with a good set of screens not being used. Back to RJ Barrett, who gets to his spot. No one there, gets it over to IQ. Just him and Harden on the top. He tries to get around wide open DiVincenzo in the corner, and there it is. We need that. We have not been hitting the three ball well tonight, and DiVincenzo gives us a chance there. 24-25, 9:15 left in the half. We win in this game. Talk to him, Singer. Talk to him. We're looking at a great take there from Bones and better defense. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Pushing the pace. Just him and Harden. He chooses to pass it out. DiVincenzo, small double team. Nope. Just him and James Harden. Spin move from Hartenstein. He can't get the handle. He can't get it. He got it. Gets it over to DiVincenzo up top to Hart. Quickly going to the rim with a nice floater. Emmanuel quickly giving us the lead. Like I said, Clippers might be shooting better than we are, but the game is right there for the taking. Defense is going to be what's key for us throughout this game. 9 bench points to their 3. James Harden with a step back three-pointer, and it's in there. James Harden. That's a typical James Harden shot. I can't get mad at that, man. Crowd might suck, but that shows support to our favorite host, CK. Just like that. Appreciate you. 28-26. Great take from RJ. Pump fake. Finishes. And it's a 28-28 game. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen. And if you were paying attention, for those who want who has a counter to how many shots he takes with each hand, that was a righty layup there from RJ Barrett. Put that one. Let's dock that one. Josh Harden trying to draw a foul. Nothing there. The two-man game between him and PJ Tucker. And are they calling a foul on DiVincenzo? They're calling that a foul? And they're showing the replay on the RJ Barrett take. Great pump fake. Zubac leaving his feet. RJ finishing there with the right hand. Step back for James Harden. Can't really guard it. That's a tough shot. He's trying to sell a foul there. There was no foul. But yeah, was that a foul on DiVincenzo? Are they giving that to him? Yeah, that's no foul. No foul on DiVincenzo. Unless my thing's updating late. Step back from Paul George. Pretty shot. No good, thank God. Hartenstein rebound pushes out. RJ Barrett pushing up. Gets it back to iHeart. Man, I'm getting them mixed up. RJ with a risky pass. Turns it over to PJ Tucker. Fast break. Josh Hart versus all the Clippers, and they don't finish. And they call the foul. They're giving it to Josh Hart. Whoa, bad pass from the RJ Barrett, but I need to see this again. Fast break, he misses. Tucker with the missed layup. Oh, they're calling the foul on PJ Tucker's layup on Josh Hart? What? Absolutely not. Wow. I don't know how I feel about that one. Wow, no, I'm looking at the replay. We see Mitchell Robinson, Jalen Brunson, and Julius Randle checking back in the game for RJ, DiVincenzo, and iHeart. I don't know about that one. Julian's asking, did they let Jacob go? No, Jacob Toppin is playing for the Westchester Knicks along with Charlie Brown. No, they're still with us. There are two-way guys. So they're just playing down with the Westchester Knicks. So you will definitely get opportunities to see Jacob Toppin because I expect that he'll get minutes with Westchester, but we'll see. 28-30 with 7:15 left in the game, and Julius Randle loses the ball. You can see he wanted to make a pass, but he didn't decide on his move before he made a move, and turnover for Julius Randle. Jacob not helping his team. He's in the G League. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He is a G League player right now. For those who are thinking that you're going to get similar play from Jacob Toppin that you got from Obi, that's not going to be the case. He is more of a project, so don't expect to see, if any, Jacob Toppin this season. I'm just going to keep it real. And that's not hate. That's just the reality of the situation. Jacob Toppin, not quite the same player as his brother. but we'll see what the future holds for Jacob. Manuel quickly getting the ball over to Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell gets it back to IQ. Corner for Josh Hart. Again, passive shots. He doesn't. Great step back from Hart, and it goes down 30 to 36. 33 left in the first half. Shout out to you guys for coming through here. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that notification bell. Like the stream, people. Let people know where we're at. KnicksFanTV. Watch along. Knicks versus Clippers, brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Link is in the description if you haven't already joined. Use that promo code KFTV, and it matches all of your deposits of up to $500. Meaning, you want to deposit $100, Underdog gonna give you $100, and just like that, you got $200. Crazy how that works, and it goes all the way up to $500. So if you go ahead and put a deposit of $500, Underdog gonna give you $500 of their own, and boom, you got $1,000. So make sure you take advantage of that. It's a great deal, especially for all my my sports bettors out there. And also, bet responsibly, people. Bet responsibly. Tough. Not tough. I won't say tough. Weird start for the New York Knicks. It's 30 to 30. It's crazy that it's 30 to 30 because we're shooting a ugly 37% from the field to the Clippers 41% from the field. Both teams just not hitting threes. And the brunt of their offense has been the three ball. 15 3-pointers attempted from them and only 10 from us. We only made 2 of them. But we're making our free throws tonight. I mean, we're not getting to the free throw line as much as we should, but the times we have, we've made them. Like I said, for me, the key to success is we got to turn down the turnovers because we've been turning over the ball a lot to start off this weird season. Weird game so far for both teams. Facts, wisdom, facts. Do we have a pick this year? Might be tank season. Yes, we have a pick, and I disagree. I don't know if we're gonna be tanking this year. If there's a tank happening this year, it will not include Thomas Thibodeau because I would assume he won't be here because he is here to win. Randall is not in the game. He's showing it. I don't know if I agree with this with that take this time, Eddie. Typically, yes, the start of the season, we've seen a lot of possessions, a lot of quarters, I would even say, not even just possessions, of Julius Randle just going with the motions. Tonight, I don't feel that's the case. I think Julius Randle's done a good job with his shot. Yes, he had that ugly turnover just now, but 5 rebounds out of Julius, making his free throws, shooting 40% from the field. He's not forcing up the 3 ball, not forcing fadeaways that we don't need. I'm not upset with his play thus far. So I can't say that. It is cool to see Tom Thibodeau giving RJ, who's coming off of an injury, the most minutes so far of all the Knicks, followed up by Jalen Brunson. I hope we get to use Emmanuel quickly a little bit more tonight as he's off to a hot start for us. 4 points, 2 for 2 shooting. Defensively, he's been pretty solid. But I'm not ready to I ain't gonna talk ish on family show. I ain't gonna talk too much trash on Julius yet. He ain't give us a reason. I think he's doing the right things for someone trying to turn around this season. What's good? CK, what's up, Ambu? How you doing, homie? Welcome. All right, and we're checking it back in here again. There's going to be delays. Some of y'all might be ahead of me. Some of y'all might be behind me, but there's going to be delays nonetheless. Feel free to speak your mind in the chat, whether you are ahead or behind. It is a safe place. I'm good at avoiding spoilers, hopefully. But it's 30 to 30, 6 minutes left. We got Julius Randle up top being guarded by Norman Powell. Pushes it over to Hart, who I think the ball got tipped. And no, Josh Hart loses the ball. I mean, there was 0.2 seconds left on the clock anyway, so wasn't doing us any favors. At the half, I will be giving my underdog picks for the second half of hoop action tonight, because as you know, we have more games that are going to be played. And maybe we might make some more predictions for the second half of the Knicks. Turn over there for the Knicks as we get a great fast break transition bucket from Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson gets the steal, pushes it up, Hart with the finish, and he'll be going to the line. Great defense there. He bobbles the ball. That's what I'm telling you, man. If this team integrated fast pace, 7-second offense, push the pace offense with not just our second unit, but with the entirety of the unit of the team that we have, offense would be so much easier. I don't like the half court ISO play. I'm just not a fan of it. I know we have those guys. But I do believe Jalen Brunson is someone that can adapt to that system and still get his ISO plays. But we'll see what the future holds as Russell Westbrook is killing us at those little gimme jump shots. Like he is hitting those around the world jump shots, and we're making it too easy for him. We need Jalen Brunson to get it on track defensively against Russell Westbrook as he's their leading scorer. 33-32, 5:10 left in the game. Brunson with the pull. No good. Rebounded by Paul George. I'm in the future. Knicks go 5 or 50 from 3. Why are we taking 53-point shots? But you didn't say whether we win or lost. Great defense there from Mitchell Robinson. Now Josh Hart pushing the pace. He goes back to Julius Randle for a transition 3, and he hits it. In pace. Great shot, even with the hand in his face from Zubac. Good shot from Julius Randle. Hate him or love him. That's what we need to see. 36-32, 4:30 left in the half. That's what we need to see. Excuse me. Ooh, almost a turnover there. Kawhi for the open 3. No good. Rebounded by Hart. Pace being pushed again. Hart has IQ. He goes back to another Julius Randle. Ooh, good shot there again. Great decision. Josh Hart trying to get Julius going. I think Julius thought a little bit before the shot. Just pull it, but it's all good. We got Brunson on Kawhi. I do not like this matchup. Randle tries to help, leading to a wide open Norman Powell in the corner. Just like that, that 3 shot is given back to the Clippers. 35-36. Tough. But it is what it is. Brunson with a great take with Kawhi Leonard on him. No foul call. It looked like there's a lot of contact there on my end, but no foul called on Kawhi Leonard. Missed shot there, 35-36. Knicks still up by 1. Again, an ugly game blocked by Mitchell Robinson, pushing the pace yet again. Josh Hart doing a great job. IQ, no good. Rebounded by Randle. Oh, they're calling the foul against Norman. But I was going to say, I don't know if I'm putting that one on Julius that time. Defensive foul there from Norman Powell. A little too aggressive with Julius Randle on the box out. They're showing the replay of the transition 3 from Julius Randle. Julius Randle needs to see that ball go through the hoop. He needs that. Queens pointed out the fact that Norman Powell cooked us. I mean, Norman Powell typically has great games against the Knicks, whether it was with the Raptors or whether it's now again with the Clippers. Tough pass, turnover there from Jalen Brunson. Great idea, but I don't know who he was throwing that to. Turnover there. We got 6 turnovers to their 5. Again, turn down the turnovers. Can't say it enough. Turn down the turnovers. Simple passes. Another open attempt. He does not take it. Gets it over to Norman Powell for 3. No good. Mitchell Robinson fighting for his life. Rebounded by Kawhi. Another open pull. Norman Powell. He heard Queens and he said, "You're right. What am I doing? I need to put this thing up." As he hits the 3 there, 37-30. Oh, they give him a long 2, I guess. Wide ass jump shot. Excuse me, family show. Wide jump shot there from Norman Powell. So his foot was on the line. 37-36. 1-point game. Randle with the double team. Odd pass to Josh Hart. Josh Hart with the pull. No good. Rebounded by Randle. Randle, no foul. There is a foul. Kawhi Leonard with the swiper, no swiping. As he fouls Julius Randle. Julius Randle going back to the line. Randle's man in that situation. There was a switch. But for him to get those 2 open 3s, Randle has to be aware of that. That was definitely another one of those situations where you saw Julius Randle fall asleep defensively. Appreciate you guys for being here with your boy, CK2K. Also, if you also want to get more content, CK2K, follow me over there on my channel, CK2K. But more importantly, subscribe right here, KnicksFanTV. I'm assuming all y'all are already subscribed. You should know that. Subscribe, KnicksFanTV, hit the like button, notification bell. You know the vibes. Yeah, about to be halftime. I gotta get my my act together, bro. What do we underdog? Matter of fact, how's underdog looking for you guys? Have you guys partake in underdogs fantasy picks tonight? What you on? What y'all got? How's your spreads looking? How they looking? Man, these commercials, bro. NBA commercials have been so sad. I mean, I know you got to be aware of these things, but man, these commercials have been so sad. NBA TV with the saddest commercials. What up, Arms? How you doing? CK, shout out our Twitch fam too. Oh, that's right. We are live over on Twitch. Shout out to Twitch, man. If y'all are already watching live streams on Twitch, I know y'all keeping up with what's good on the new Spider-Man. Take a second to go and follow us over on Twitch. Shout out to those in the Twitch chat. I didn't even realize we was live on Twitch. Let me show some love. What in the world? Hold on. My fault. That's on me, bro. That's you know what? How they say it on Twitch? LCK, right? Not the CK, LCK. Shout out to the Twitch fam, man. I see you, Rent Duke. Shout out. Yeah, shout out to the Twitch fam. If you guys have a Twitch as well as a YouTube, go hit that follow button. I want to say subscribe, but you know that thing's different over on Twitch. All right. Give me 1 second here, chat. Refresh. Okay, we're good. Nate Robinson chilling with John Starks. Okay. Anybody send I wanted to send the Michelob Ultra or so, I went to the Delta Club in the garden, which was cool, but I was trying to send those comfy chairs, bro. You know what I mean? How comfy are those chairs, man? Let me know. My man Nate Robb, the guy who made the St. Patrick's Day Knicks ugly green jerseys famous. If there was no Nate Robinson kryptonite dunk in the dunk contest, no one would like those jerseys. I stand my ground. Shout out to Devin with the super chat, my boy. Appreciate you, Devin. $5 super chat from member Devin Di Piero. Hopefully I said that right. He said, "Can we get JD Breen and CK both on the play-by-play, please? And thank you." Yeah, we got to send that to the boss, huh? We got to send that to the boss. We'll see what we can do. Appreciate that love, though. It means a lot. I have fun with these. I have a lot of fun with these, and I'm glad to be here tonight with y'all. Now let's get a dub because I know y'all. You know what I mean? I need to have a perfect record on here. You know, I know you guys would be like, yeah, we was 0-1 when CK's calling the game. So I got to make sure my record is not tarnished tonight. 38-38 going into the second half. We got 2:20 left, in the first half. And Julius Randle with some good defense there, causing Kawhi to lose the ball. Tipped out on Julius Randle. Like to see that. But yeah, man, right now, I was just gonna mention, and we're hearing Breen talk about it, but it's crazy to see James Harden. I mean, not crazy to see James Harden playing, but he's playing solid. 7 points for Harden, 3 for 4, 1 of 1, and on a step back 3. Russell Westbrook with a nice pass to the Zubats. I will say the Clippers look more well oiled than I would expect. I mean, they're doing a good job with the short turnaround in pickups. I mean, James Harden is not just a role player that you picked up that's going to be a part of the system. This is an all-star level, MVP level guy that they're picking up that's fitting in with the team so far. I don't know what kind of pass Brunson was trying to do there, but we see, I hope they don't give him a transition take. I think they're going to give him the transition take. It's Julius Randle fouls Russell Westbrook on a fast break. I think they're going to give him the transition take there. Not a good foul from Julius Randle. Yeah, Russell Westbrook shooting the you don't call these technical. It's a transition tech. And this is what I'm talking about. You see, Russell Westbrook was the one that was fouled. Russell Westbrook, if that was us, Julius is shooting that free throw, right? But instead, Russell Westbrook tells PG to come shoot that free throw because he wants the best free throw shooter to shoot the free throw. Paul George is on the court. He defers to Paul George. Paul George makes the free throw. That's how it should be, man. One of my little pet peeves. When we got technical fouls and stuff like that, get the ball to your best free throw shooter. That's all I'm saying. 41-38, 148 left in the game. Clippers going on a bit of a run here to end the first half. Knicks have to get this one right. Great defense by Mitchell Robinson. Brunson has numbers if he throws it up. Julius Randle tries to throw a lob, and I guess it's a lob. I don't know who's going to get the credit for that, but hey, I think that should go to Julius Randle. I don't know what the scorecard is going to say. I think they gave the points to Julius, but hey, good attempt there. Oh my goodness, James Harden with the step back fadeaway shot in the mid. But yeah, I don't know who they're giving that to. Did they give it to Mitch? It looks like they gave it to Mitch. Brunson forcing it, but Mitchell Robinson with the put back dunk. 42-43, 1 minute left in the game. Super low scoring half of basketball, 42-43. Numbers are not great. Another open take from Norman Powell. And again, to the point of the chat, that is Julius Randle's man. And we saw him fall asleep on a third three-point attempt, 46-42. Brunson getting it up to Julius Randle. Julius Randle waiting for the screen to come by Mitchell Robinson. He has an open RJ in the corner. He decides to take it, and they're calling a charge. That's one of those times where I wish he passed it out to the open corner shot, either whether it was Brunson or RJ. But here they're showing the – oh, yeah, Mitch didn't even touch it. That's a floater. Yeah, Mitch didn't even touch that shot. So that's points for Julius Randle. I think they gave it to Mitch on accident. No, they didn't give it to Mitch. They did in fact give it to Julius Randle. But yeah, Julius Randle getting the charge foul there. 23 seconds left in the first half. 42-46. Low scoring half. But we got RJ Barrett up top on Paul George. Paul with the pull. No good. Rebounded by Brunson. Brunson choosing to run with 6 seconds left. Gets it over to RJ Barrett with the double team and Harden. Ooh, luckily our ball. Double team coming up quick by Harden. Good double team. RJ Barrett has to react a lot faster to that. 2.7 left on the clock. Can the Knicks get a good shot here to close the deficit going into the second half? PJ Tucker checking in. I'm assuming for defensive purposes with the amount of time left on the clock. And RJ Barrett with a turnover to cap off an ugly half of basketball. Now you can see RJ and Julius talking about positioning there. I don't even if Julius was in weird positioning, the defender was in front of you and you chose to bounce pad. Come on, RJ. Situation like that, you got to throw it up high to give it to Julius Randle. Don't throw it low there when the defender's in between you and Julius. But nonetheless, an ugly offensive quarter for the New York Knicks. 15 of 40 from the field, 38% from the field. Another ugly three-point shooting night to start the night, for us. 3 of 14, 21% from the three. Our leading scorers are Julius Randle with 13 points, 4 of 8 shooting. Started to rack up the turnovers there towards the end of the half, but solid turnaround shooting night for Julius. Second highest score is RJ Barrett with 8, coming off of his 2 games off with the knee soreness. And then it's a lot of a similar play from Emmanuel quickly, Josh Hart, and Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson, who only had 5 points in that half, 2 of 8 from the field. We're having another game where it doesn't seem like the big three, our big three. I know that they're not necessarily a big three, but our 3 key players, not looking like they're on the same page. We're seeing RJ and Julius by the numbers shooting well, free throw line. But even RJ is not shooting great. He has 3 turnovers in the first half. Brunson and RJ themselves with 6 turnovers together of our 11, which is not great because they're 2 guys that handle the ball the most for us that's not named Emmanuel quickly. So a lot of things that can be cleaned up. The number one thing for me is always going to be turnovers. I'm not worried about the shots not falling because, to be real, even though their percentage is a little bit higher than ours, their shots aren't really falling to a scary pace. So I'm not really too worried about us offensively turning it around. It's just the defense. We cannot give them that opportunity to turn it around. You know what I mean? We don't want to give them that run of confidence. So we got to fix things defensively, turn down the turnovers, and I feel like we can turn this thing around in the third quarter. That's always the question when it comes to the Knicks, right? Which third quarter are we going to get? We're going to get the third quarter of doom, or are we going to get a solid third quarter of basketball? We'll have to wait and see. But shout out to everybody here in the chat. Shout out to the the watch along crew, excuse me. It's your boy CK of CK2K. Calling things here for the first half of basketball. You're here on KnicksFanTV. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell. Hit the like button for your boy. I'm trying to get this thing ran up. Can we reach 200 likes before the beginning of the second half? Can we do it? Because I know some of y'all just in here, chillaxing, cheering on Julius Randle from your houses because that's what the tweet told you to do, and you looking over and you forgot to like the stream. Like the stream. It helps us out. Shout out to our Twitch people as well. If you have not followed us over on Twitch, follow us over on Twitch. KnicksFanTV, brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. I'm about to talk to you about my underdog picks for the half. I ain't gonna lie to you. We might, if we have B-roll, we might just have to go to that because for whatever reason, I'm not able to pull it up on the screen. I'm probably gonna have to read it from the phone. So if we have some B-roll underdog, we'll talk about that here in just a little bit. My apologies, Mr. Producer. But we'll get to that in a second. Welcome back. Appreciate you, Ray. Let me get to the chat real quick. I want to hear what you guys are talking about the half before we go into underdog. Let me see. Willie's calling it the small three when I called him the big three. Shout out to, I've seen the likes going up. That's what I'm talking about. It's free, y'all. Just go ahead and hit that like button real quick and then go ahead and put the lazy boy back. Is that what they call those chairs? Lazy boy chairs, right? But yeah, shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to our members as well. Eddie Suarez, the vibes, everyone. G Money Bags, I see you. He said ugly, but we be all right. I agree. Tizzy, or is it Ties? I'm going to go with Tizzy because I like how that sounds. Tizzy 73. Randall gotta leave tonight. Randall just threw the ball away again. Scott Novak, Steve Novak's cousin, I'm assuming. He said, come on, New York. I'm just kidding. But let me see. What are we thinking about the Knicks in that first half? Let me know what your take is. We will read them. We'll go over them here shortly. Oh, sorry. Oh, man. Oh man, we appreciate it. And I appreciate you, K-Dot. I appreciate all you guys for coming here and rocking with your boy. Let's get this W. Adi does not, he disagrees with my take on us playing. We should be playing faster. He thinks that we should slow it down. Adi thinks that we should play a mid-tempo pace. I hear what you're saying. I don't believe that the turnovers are a result of us playing fast. Personally, I feel like again, we can pull up the fast break point statistic here. But I feel like we were a lot more successful when we did play in pace compared to us trying to do too much in a half court setting. I just don't believe in us in a half court setting. I don't, until the Knicks give me a reason to do so far to start the season. Not a fan. I know that's what we are, but I also have seen us succeed in a faster tempo, and it's worked for us. Predominantly, it's our bench unit, but I do believe if it's coached and if it's talked about in film sessions, it can be also brought over to our starting unit. And I think that thing that gets Grimes more shots. I think that's the kind of thing that helps Julius Randle move the ball, RJ move the ball. Like, I feel like there's just so much more floor that opens up when you push the pace. That's my take. I'm a firm believer of it, especially in 2023 when all of our key players are guards. I feel like we should push the pace. I do. I really do. But again, that's on my side, and Audie disagrees, which is completely fine. But turnovers, we can all agree, are one of the biggest negatives of us for that first half. We have horrible passers accuracy-wise. Most passes are bailout passes. And Gamba, you and I both know those bailout passes are typically when we run in a half-court offense. I'm just saying. So that even adds to that. We're going to be all right. Talk to him, Squid. Talk to him, Squid. What's up, Squid? Bodega Mayor, we make good teams play bad. Hey, it's the gift and the curse. Now we just gotta make sure we bring it. We come out on top with the dub. Unlock Mitch. I agree with that 1,000%. Not gonna lie, Grimes is not that guy. Not right now. He's in his head. He needs to get that out. I don't understand why he does this. I don't know if he's overthinking. I don't know if it. Get out of your head, Quentin Grimes. All right, real quick, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I was trying to figure it out. I'm so sorry, Daniel. I can't get it up on the screen if there's any way if we can get some B-roll here. But I want to talk to you guys about underdog. You heard at the top of the live stream, Alex dropped some dimes. Also, after this read, what's the Jets Charger score? Let me know in the chat. But we talked about underdog, who is the official sponsor of KnicksFanTV. This stream, this whole show is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Ladies and gentlemen, link is in the description below. Underdog is one of the best, if not the best, place for you to be making your picks right now. If you go to Underdog, download it, use promo code KFTV, you can be matched. Your deposit will be matched all the way up to $500. What does that mean? You decide to deposit $200, Underdog gonna give you 200 on top of it. Boom, you got 400, and so on and so forth. So after the first before the game even began, we saw Alex talking about taking some over unders on guys like oh man, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. Alex, don't beat me up. He had Breece Hall over under on the rushing yards. Please let me know about that. He was also looking at I think it was Josh Hart on our team, as well as Jalen Brunson on our team. But now I'm gonna make some picks for you guys on my own. I would love to have it up for you guys. But we gonna go. You know, I'm gonna have to be Maverick on this one. We gonna MacGyver this one. I'm gonna show you guys off of my phone. But for me, for my pick, my over under picks, I wanted to make one in the NFL game because the beauty about this is you can make them at any point in the game. You don't have to wait for the beginning or the after. But with this with the second window of games coming up, let me get it open. Sorry. Look, come on, load app. Technology is what I get for laughing at Alex. Technology. Okay. So for me, for my halftime picks, I was looking at all of the sure things because if you pay attention, Underdog does a great job at giving you some sure things on the app. And for me, some of the most surest things are I don't even know if I should say this one out loud. Yo, wow. Some of these picks that I made were okay. So I'm looking at the Boston and the Milwaukee game. That game started around the same time as our game, and I was looking at Ben Simmons. Yes, CK, you're betting on Ben Simmons. Hear me out, okay? They had one on doubles. Now, here's the thing with Ben Simmons. We've seen the up and down on the scoring with them playing against Milwaukee. I'm looking at Ben Simmons to have at the very least a 10-point and a high rebounding game because they're going to need him to be on the boards in that game. So I put the higher on the double-double. It was a 0.5 tonight for double-double. I took the higher on that. So keep me posted on how that one's looking. Yes, Ben Simmons, CK, I know. And I'm trying to pull up for the second window of this game, but my app is having not my app, my phone. It's not even the app. The app is great. My phone is having a problem here, brother. My apologies. Knicks fan, stand up. Appreciate you, Jason Davis. I'm willing to give up a little package for Cam Thomas. No, don't start that. See, this is what happens. This is what happens. I bring up the Nets. Now y'all start talking about crazy picks. I'm so sorry, y'all. This one's on me, y'all. I apologize. I bet. My other one, looking over at the Chicago Bulls and Utah Jazz game, I was looking at Nikola Vucevic. I'm a big fan of Vucevic on Underdog. Though the numbers that they always give Vucevic are some of my favorite numbers, whether you're looking at him for rebounding, looking at him for double numbers. But my favorite one for him tonight, especially against a Utah team that is still trying to figure themselves out, was they had the PRA, which is points, rebounds, and assists, and they had them at a higher or lower of 32 on points, rebounds, and assists. I personally like him on the over for that. I expect Vucevic to have a big game because one of their, deficits with them defensively is in the paint, and I think Vucevic is going to eat against that Jazz team. That game is going on right now, but that was one of my picks there. You heard Alex's earlier. That was one of mine that I'm looking at there. So I took the higher on the 32 PRA, points, rebounds, and assists on Nikola Vucevic. And I'll give you one more, and then I want to read some more of you guys' comments, and I would love to hear some of the ones that you guys went on with. And I'm looking at the Houston Rockets Sacramento game. There's going to be a lot of high pace play there because there's not going to be a lot of defense played from the Houston Rockets. And when there's not much defense being played by one team, you typically look at the team that's going to be doing that scoring on them. So I looked at the Sacramento Kings, and I'm looking at the numbers from their key guys. And I decided to go with Malik Monk. I think that they're going to be a little bit what's it called? Like I said, I think it's gonna be a high scoring game for the Sacramento Kings, and 16 points from Malik Monk, who again is a very hot and cold player. I like to be a little bit risky, and I think that them not being a great defensive team when it comes to guards and the wings, I'm looking at the higher on the 16 points that they have for Malik Monk. So those are my three choices. I went with Nikola Vucevic for over on 32 PRA, Malik Monk on higher for 16 points, and give me a double-double from Ben Simmons, the one that everyone loves to hate on. Those were my three. I just wanted to keep it brief, but you guys can also make your own choices on higher and lower over on Underdog. Link is in the description. Remember, they will match you on any deposit that you drop from up to 500. I almost said points, dollars. I ain't expecting you to go to NBA and score 500 points, but you can deposit up to $500 and you will get matched by Underdog. So use the promo code KFTV, Underdog Fantasy. That's the place to be. And shout out to y'all, man. Jets. How's the Jets and the Chargers? I'm gonna say Jets and Clippers. What's the Jets and Chargers looking like? What is the Jets and Chargers score? Please let me know. Watching the Clippers is like watching a more talented Knicks lineup. I see that. Gamba said I take Ben Simmons on our roster. Yeah, that's been one of the hottest takes I've had. But here's the problem: I don't want that money. That's literally the only thing. Miss me with the passing up shots and all that nonsense, but the money, keep me away, bro. That's it. But I'm with you. Queen said Knicks by 10, Knicks by 8. Queen's thinking that the Knicks will beat the Clippers by 8. Ooh, I hate going into specifics, but I'm with you on the Knicks beating the Clippers. I still think the Knicks come out with a victory here against the Clippers. Halftime is about to wrap up here as Rebecca Harlow's talking to Coach Yashimoto. Let me see what y'all saying. We're gonna be all right. Facts. Cameron said, yeah, I know. Yeah, keep that money away. But I'm with you, man. I would like what you would bring for us defensively as well as ball moving wise. I want to run offensive schemes. Here we are as the second half begins here. Again, I'm a little bit behind y'all, so I apologize if it already started. And it starts off with a Kawhi Leonard jam in the paint. Luckily, everyone is still getting their popcorn, getting their sandwiches, and no one saw it. But 48-42 starting off the game as they expand their lead to 6. RJ Barrett fumbling the ball, puts up a floater, gets it over for a wide open shot from Grimes. Need that there. Good recovery and good finish from Quentin Grimes. 69 strikes again. 45, 48, 11, 11. Make a wish. James Harden being guarded by Grimes. This is the point right here where we're going to see which Knicks team we're going to see for the remainder of this half. This is where it starts. As we saw Kawhi Leonard with the miss fadeaway. RJ Barrett in the break, trying to finish over Paul George. There's no foul. He just loses the ball. Paul George pushing the pace. Kawhi tried to get the 3, but his toe was on the line, and he decided not to take the jumper. Kawhi moving right past Mitchell Robinson. Floater for Kawhi. Mitch with great defense. And the ball lands in Zubac's hands, and the Knicks drop another easy bucket in the paint. 50-45. Once again, Chargers up 14. Yikes, TM. Yikes. Shout out to you guys in the chat. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Second half has begun. 10-23, 45-50. Knicks down by 5. Jalen Brunson with a rough pass over to Julius Randle, but it makes it. Julius trying to mink up Paul George, and he hits the fadeaway on the baseline. All right, Julius Randle with his first tough shot made in this game. And just like that, great defense from Grimes, but they're calling a foul. I don't know how I feel about that one. Can I see the replay? He just snatched the ball right out of his hands. Grimes guarding George on the. I don't see that foul. I'm not going to challenge it either because you know that the refs are going to be in the favor of Paul George over Quentin Grimes, the role player in their eyes. But if you ask me, I don't know about that one. That was a clean swipe from Quentin Grimes. That's a tough call. That's a tough call. What says y'all? Playing catch up all night. We have been, Jay. But I don't know about that one. 47-52. Paul George making the 2 free throws. Paul George having a rough first half. So he's looking to turn things around. And hopefully for our sakes, he does not do that. Up top, we have Jalen Brunson being guarded by Paul George. And the makeup call by the refs there. Because there was absolutely nothing. And they call a foul on Paul George. I hate makeup calls. I'm sorry. I'm not a fan of makeup calls. Just get it right the first time. Just get the call right the first time. We don't need the makeup. Get it right the first time. Referees with the makeup call there on Jalen Brunson. RJ Barrett guarded by Kawhi Leonard. Great pass to Grimes. Grimes with the extra pass to Brunson. Brunson with the step. Draws the foul on Harden as Brunson will make his way to the line for the first time of the night. It's the first time we're going to see Jalen Brunson at the free throw line. Too much contact, I think. You talking about on the Grimes steal? I don't know, man. Again, NBA, it is what it is. The refs have been going weird on us all season. I mean, it's nothing new, right? You got to be used to that by now, right? Jalen Brunson making the first free throw. Need that. We need Coach D Rose. D Rose is off, in Memphis. Didn't they get their first win? And Brunson hits both free throws. Look at us being 100% from the free throw line tonight. 11-11. Make a wish. Beyonce. Let's go. 52-49. 9:30 left in the quarter as James Harden throws a UFO. Give me more of that, Mr. Harden. More of that. Give me more of that, Mr. Harden. Jalen Brunson getting guarded by Paul George. It's a typical Brunson take. And look at Mitch with the work. Great hustle from Mitchell Robinson. Puts it back in 51-52. No matter how bad we're shooting, we're still in this game, and it's going to come down to defense. That's our ball. Yeah, that's our ball. Turnover from Russell Westbrook. Pushing the pace. Don't even let him get a chance to get back up, and we're slowing it down. For what reason? RJ Barrett with the pull from the corner, and bang! In the words of Mike Breen. Great pull there. RJ hitting his first 3 of the game. 54-52. Knicks taking the lead. The Los Angeles Clippers looking like they're reeling a little bit here. Great defense from Grimes on Kawhi, but another open offensive rebound. Got to get in front of those. Mitchell Robinson is down there by himself. Where's Julius Randle? 54-54. Game is back to being tied. Julius Randle being guarded by Westbrook. Gets it over to Barrett with the beautiful floater. Here comes RJ. RJ Barrett going back to his old ways to start off the season. The hot play is starting. Paul George gives a move on him and a wide open Kawhi Leonard. Man, oh man, we got to guard the 3 ball. I'm trying to tell you guys, I'm not worried about the offense, but if we're going to continue to give these guys these open shots, it's not looking good for us to close out this game. 57-56. Julius Randle with the drive, loses the ball, has open man, and is deciding to go up with a rough circus shot there. And the fast break, easy transition bucket as no one decides to go back. And just like that, it's a 3-point game, and Tom Thibodeau is beside himself. Timeout by the Knicks. Man, oh man, the Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away. Julius Randle settling for a shot when he had Grimes open in the corner and not making that extra pass. Those are the plays I'm talking about with Randle. He started off with that so well in the first half, and then he settles for a shot where you got 2 defenders on you, and you miss the whole entire rim. I don't understand the decision making there by Julius, but his missed shot leads to another fast break finish for the Clippers as they're up 59-56. I don't like that decision making there, Julius. You started off so well for us with the decision making in this game at least, and now it's like, when it comes to, the key moments of the game, you're reverting to the Julius Randle that we were upset with. It's going to be hard for us to chant positive Julius Randle light if you're doing decisions like that. Come on, Julius, just make the extra pass. Make the extra pass. We're seeing RJ Barrett come to life here in this third quarter. Would like the same from Jalen Brunson as he's only 2 for 9 from the field. We saw him get to the free throw line and make his 2 free throws. But other than that, a rough back and forth going on in the third quarter for the Knicks. Kawhi Leonard is getting it going. Paul George is trying to get it going. He's going to the free throw line. But it's defense. It all comes down to defense for us. We got to be better defensively for us in this game. Hard tackle cornerback. You ain't wrong, bro. You are not wrong. The defense is rough. Forget the missed layup. He doesn't even attempt to run back on defense. Yeah, he was talking to the referee, but that's what I said. It's 3 steps to how terrible that play was. I'm before the missed layup. When you see that you got 2 on you and you got a wide open, and that shows that he wasn't even looking. You got a wide open Grimes. I'd much rather the open shot, even if he missed it. I'd much rather the open shot than you attempting a layup. They're trying to foul bait when you know you're not going to get that foul. But it is what it is. Hopefully Thibodeau is holding them accountable. I don't mean to laugh. Hopefully Thibodeau is holding them accountable in the timeout. For some reason, Randle can't walk into Eddie. It must be difficult playing with Randle. The spacing be terrible. The thing is, Randle, the type of player he is, it should be so much better for us in a sense where when you're the kind of guy that attacks the rim, is a downhill player, if you know when to pass the ball out, that's a dream for shooters because a lot of the time you're going to draw in the attention, which then leads to an open Grimes, as you saw there, or an open Brunson, or even an open RJ. But he doesn't make that pass enough consistently. Julius Randle could be such a great assist getter if he utilized that part of his game more. But it is what it is. We're back in the game. Brunson with a push to RJ. It looked good, but a missed shot from RJ. Mitchell Robinson fighting for his life. Gets it over to an open Brunson who makes the extra pass. Who Grimes makes the open pass over to Julius Randle, who waits for the defense to get there. And Paul George snatches the ball out of Randle's hands. Randle having a rough start. And Russell Westbrook, thank God he misses the 3. Rebounded by Randle. 3-point game. 7 minutes left in the quarter. Brunson really needs to get it going for us. He's having a rough game, and you're seeing Kawhi Leonard guarding him a few times here in this game. RJ Barrett with a nice take, gets around 2 defenders, scoops it in, 58-59. RJ Barrett is the only player on this floor right now in a Knicks uniform who does not look worried about shot attempts and not worried about if the shot's going in or going. He's just going to the rim, and he's going to make the best attempt he can. We need that. And hopefully it becomes contagious. And what's also contagious is Kawhi Leonard making hard baskets over Quentin Grimes, because that's just something that he does. 61-58. Ball back in RJ's hands. RJ Barrett has 3 defenders on him. He's not worried, and great defense from Russell Westbrook, who taps it out of his hand. Russell Westbrook and Randle. Westbrook misses it, and luckily Kawhi loses handle of the ball. We have numbers if we push. Julius Randle going right at Zubac, and that is the guy that we want to see on a consistent basis. Beautiful move, steps with the right, comes back to the left, finishes it right around Zubac. I was about to attempt to say his first name, and I declined. Wide open Harden, and thank God he's missing his shot as well. Harden, who started off the game with a great shooting percentage, misses the open 3, 61-60. Randle, for whatever reason, is the one controlling the offense, and with a great pass to Mitchell Robinson. That is what we need from Julius Randle. The attention is on you. How are you going to get your teammates involved? And that's a great way. Great move from Julius Randle there, too. But that's what we need to see. Got Harden guarding him. Zubac steps up on him. What does that mean? That means Mitch is open in the paint. Great decision from Julius. Need more of that going into the end of this game. Knicks take the lead, 62-61. Timeout by the Clippers. Let's go, Knicks. It's going to be a fun one, man. It's going to be a fun one. Mitch really earned the alley-oop. I mean, if you ask me, Mitchell Robinson should get the ball a lot more. He should have a lot more alley-oops, but, stepping stones, beginning of the season, hopefully that gets figured out. I'm hoping some coach is saying that in the film room, but, we'll see as the season goes on. Randle actually showing his passing ability. I'm telling you, Julius Randle could be one of the better passers in this league if he knew when to make those make decisions like that one you saw right there. I stand by it. Him and RJ Barrett could be great passers if they kicked out a lot more. Morocco Joe was good. Barrett looks good tonight. He sure does. He's coming to life here in the second half. Hello at Tibbs and team accountability. Hey, Queens, you saw I try to slip that in. You saw, wishful thinking, dog. I got to put those positive affirmations out there in the world. We're at 194 likes. I know a lot of y'all are there, having your takes about the Knicks and you ain't like the stream. Brother or sister, like the damn stream. Appreciate you guys. We're trying to get to 200 likes before the fourth quarter. That's only 6 more. I believe in y'all. The Mitch hezzy between is deadly. Randle been passing tonight. Well, he started off passing, but in the third quarter, he started to revert a little bit. And luckily, with those after the timeout, we saw Julius Randle bring it back. So hopefully we get that guy. And look at y'all. Shots, y'all. 204, just like that. See what I'm talking about? Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Kawhi gotta be the definition of a really, really good basketball player. Nitro, that's a fact. I do miss Kawhi Leonard, man. Kawhi Leonard was one of my favorite players, bro. That Raptors year, phenomenal stuff. But yeah, haven't seen him since. But that being said, though, he's still gonna make those difficult shots if we give it to him. So just keep playing defense the way we have been, and we'll see. He's passing right. He's passing all right to the Clippers. Well, I love that. Yeah, electrifying play is that alley-oop pass from Julius Randle. And look at RJ Barrett getting his boy some love. And that's what you need, man. You need to give him, you got, again, positive affirmations. All right, Russell Westbrook up top. Jalen Brunson on him. Wide open jumper from Paul George, and it goes down. Paul George, that's only a second made shot. I think he's 2 for 8 right now. He's not shooting the best, but Paul George can get hot at any moment. We don't need to see that, and we don't need to leave him open. 64-62. 5 minutes left in the quarter. Randle backing down, 2 men on him, gets a wide open. Grimes needed. Q, no good. Grimes needs to hit those shots. Great decision making there from Randle, and Bones with the miss. Utilize it. We got numbers. Randle pushes Grimes because he needs him to push the pace. Randle trying to do the step on Kawhi, but Kawhi knows the move. Hart gets it back out to Randle. As you know, RJ going to the bench to get ready to play with the second unit. Randle is short on that 3 and lands right into Plumlee's leg. And great pass there from Russell Westbrook to Kawhi Leonard. But Plumlee is down after Julius Randle gets him. The Knicks take advantage on the 4-on-5 defense, but timeout coming to the Clippers. Yeah, Julius Randle throwing his body and gets Plumlee in the leg. I'm curious to see what the referees decide to do with that. Was it? I mean, obviously it wasn't on purpose. Julius Randle just going for a ball, making a play for the ball. That does not look. That don't look good, man. I'm curious to see what the referees do with that. But that's tough. Shout out to Skater Vibes. Bless up Knicks, all the fans, KFTV, and CK2K on the play-by-play tonight. I appreciate you. Plumlee's able to get up there. What is this maneuver they're trying to do? What is happening? They're locking hands. Oh, to pick him up. Plumlee needing assistance to get off the court. Damn, he's being carried off the court. Plumlee, Julius Randle daps him up. Plumlee understanding that wasn't on purpose. I'm hoping the referees just leave that as it is. It was an unfortunate accident, but Julius was going for the ball. At least from my angle, what I saw. I mean, I didn't really get a good look on the replay, but it's looking like the referees aren't going to make any calls to change it up there. So Knicks take advantage of the 4-on-5 while Plumlee was down. 2-point game. Yeah, shout out to Jules for that. But yeah, tough one. Tough one there. Can the Knicks win this one? Not only can the Knicks win this one, the Knicks will win this one. My play-by-play record is on the line here. You know, new season. I'm 0-0. I need to go 1-0. I need it. 66-64. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Kawhi with an easy floater, no good. And they're going to call. Oh, they called the offensive interference on Zubac. I thought they were going to call the foul on Josh Hart. Brunson having a rough game. Brunson is having a rough game. I don't know if you've been paying attention defensively, though. You're seeing, well, not in this possession, but you're seeing Kawhi Leonard on Brunson in a few possessions, and I feel like that's been a big key. And Hart forcing the pass to Randle, and he gets the ball right back, and Randle picks it up. Hart with the turnover, but luckily Julius Randle, or Hart with the quick hands. Man, Brunson with a wide open three. It's not looking good for Brunson, but Brunson gets a long rebound floater for Brunson. Still no good. Mitchell Robinson goes up and one, drawing the contact from Ivica Zubac. Did I say it right? I hope I said it right. A big offensive rebound and one from Mitchell Robinson. 66-66. We are 100% from the free throw line. I hope I'm not hitting them with the commentator's curse, but we are 100% from the free throw line. Mitch, let's keep that up. Mitchell Robinson going to the line. A lot on the table here. Will we see the good arc from Mitchell Robinson from the free throw line? I can't look. Hey! And we're still 12 for 12. Mitchell Robinson with the key free throw, 67-66, an ugly one. But we're up by 1 point. Brunson needs to start facilitating. Lou is exposing the flaw in Brunson's game. Gamba with a very key point. Paul George with the miss there. Luckily, they're raising our Brunson slump with a Paul George slump as Julius Randle transition 3. Turnaround game for Julius Randle. That timeout broke him back into shape. He had 2 reckless plays. After the timeout, he has come out and he's played well in this third quarter. Russell Westbrook hitting a fadeaway there. 68-70. Julius Randle with bones on him. Kawhi with the screen there from Mitch. Julius Randle with a beautiful take, and Randle is ready to take over, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we needed. 22 points, 8 of 14, 9 rebounds. Bones Highland with the nasty fadeaway, but it goes in nonetheless. 70-72. I'm telling you guys, I said it. Defense is the key here. We need to get stops. The offense is ugly on both sides, but our offense will figure itself out. We got to get the stops. Brunson, to Gamba's point, needs to start looking to facilitate, gets it over to Randle, who's been hot. If I'm Randle, I'm trying to get to my spot. But if I have an open man, he said, I want a fadeaway. That's not the shot I'll be looking for, but nonetheless, Randle with the fadeaway jumper. No good. Josh Hart steps in trying to get his. Yeah, they're going to call blocking there. I ain't going to lie to you. He stepped into his look. That's a charge call. I take it back. It looked like he stepped into him. That's a charge. That's a charge. He's set. From my view, while the game was going, it looked like he stepped into it. So I was okay with it. But he was still. That's hey, turn that thing around. I think we're challenging it. But Josh Hart just takes a step. They're going to say he's moving, though. That's a charge in my eyes. Great defense from Josh Hart there. We'll see what the refs say. Can I get a fact check on? Hold on. I'm going to check. Can I get a fact check on our what's it called? Our challenge? Our challenge percentage is what I meant to say. Because we are we're not getting our challenges the way that we should be this year, have we? Are we? Words. I'm trying to word right now because I'm trying to look it up. What is our challenge percentage? He lowered the shoulder. I'm looking at the feet. It looks like from the other angle, it looks like he shuffles a bit too. I don't think we're gonna get this one. I don't think we're gonna get this one. From the back angle, pause. It looked like it was a charge. Like this angle right here, yeah, it looks like he's still and he gets him. But when you see the other angle from from the other baseline, it looks like he shuffles his feet. It's crazy to think that PG managed to cheat on Doc Rivers' daughter and got your random vibe. Your name fits very well. And we got it. Let's go. Knicks winning a challenge. That has to be our first one challenge of the season, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. That's our first one challenge, no? Let's go, Josh Hart. I agree with it. Feet were still moving, so I wasn't sure. That's George. That's why I was saying George Jones too. The drop shoulder, it did, you're talking about Westbrook dropping his shoulder. Got you. Yeah, they're still working on it, Breen. But nice, we get our challenge back, so we're still good for any shenanigans that goes on in the fourth quarter. Because you know how these games be going. Dante makes layups when they don't count. Oh, no. I think that's foreshadowing. But, hey, Josh Hart, not only did he get that foul on Westbrook, it caused him to go out the game. Hello? Oh, foul on Bones. It's uncanny, bro. Bones and IQ, it's the Spider-Man meme, bro. The only difference is IQ's braids are way more cleaner. But it's the Spider-Man build roles, except IQ is more effective in his role. It's crazy to me. Julius Randle, PJ Tucker. Oh, good block by Zubats. Got fouled, and DiVincenzo makes the acrobatic over-under layup, but it don't count. Off to the free throw line again. Good take from Julius Randle, but great defense from Zubats there. Yeah, great great block by Zubats there. Dante, trade him. He ruined our free throws. We were 100%. I didn't even say it. I didn't say it. So you can't put that on me, Ricky Bobby. But we were 100% for the night. At least make the second one. Thank you, Dante. 3-point lead, 73-70. Don't forget Maxey. Yeah, Maxey too, but the builds aren't as similar as IQ and Bones. The games are similar between Maxey and IQ, that's for sure. And the games are a lot more similar between those two, but I'm talking about builds. Like they both, these little skinny, great defense there. Oh! Hartenstein got him. If it isn't the legend himself, Chuck D in the chat, shout out to Chuck. What's up, man? Julius versus the 4 Hall of Famers. Julius, yeah, facts. Julius Randle having himself a solid third quarter after having a little bit of a slow start to the third with some suspect plays. But Julius Randle has been big for us. Julius and RJ been big for us in this third quarter in the game where Jalen Brunson has been having a little bit of a rough patch. But shout out to Chuck D. Appreciate you coming through and joining the play-by-play gang, bro. Julius forcing it too much. I was okay with that take. Zubats is a good rim defender, so. But is he a good free throw shooter? Nope. This is the first free throw. 70-73 still. I want to say while we are about to close out the third quarter, I do apologize for the delay in game. I might be behind some of y'all, or I might be ahead of some of y'all. Regardless, speak. your mind in the chat freely. Do not worry about spoiling it for me. I'm typically really good at avoiding these spoilers, but I just want to warn you, I might be a little behind on my telecast. It's just the way that these streams go sometimes. But Julius Randle with a rough take, and Zubac gets him again. This time he's forcing it. That second attempt is one of those times where if I'm Julius Randle, I'm passing it out. And iHeart falls down, and it looks like he hurt himself, but he's fine. Looks like he's going to be okay as he's helped up by Hart and Randall. See, that second attempt there from Julius Randle, that's one of those times where I'm looking for him to pass it out. You just got blocked by Zubac. Now it's just you one-on-one against Zubac. Why do you think that you're going to take it one-on-one and he's not going to block you again? Pass the ball out. Those are the decisions I'm looking for from Julius. We got 4 seconds left. Julius Randle throwing it out of bounds. So Julius Randle going the wrong direction here to end out this third quarter. So it's been a sandwich of good and bad. We got, the beginning of the third quarter, which was rough from Julius. In the middle of the third quarter, played really well. And now to close out this third quarter, we're getting bad Julius again. James Harden with the nice take there, floater over DiVincenzo. Thank God, no foul call. And just like that, it's a tie game again. It's going to be a bumpy fourth quarter. 39 seconds left in the quarter. IQ with the ball, gets it over to Hart, who pulls from three. No good. Rebounded by Zubac. James Harden bringing the ball up, guarded by Dante DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo looking to hopefully make James Harden's shot attempt a little bit more difficult than he will already do it for himself. 14 seconds left in the quarter, 6 left on the shot clock. And as I mentioned, tough shot from Harden, a tough make from Harden. 76, 73. He is having a good game. That I was not expecting. I'm gonna be real. I was not expecting James Harden to come out of the gates and have a good start to the season. But it's the clock is a little behind, but it's 76-73. IQ with the pull. No foul, but the bucket from IQ. Where's the foul? No contact there? Powell with the last second bucket. I'm looking for a foul there for IQ, but buckle up. In the words of the great CP, get the pacemakers going. Get the medicine, get your inhalers, get what you need, because it's going to be a bumpy fourth quarter. CK, the feed is late. I told you my feed might be a little late from some of y'all. I apologize. But I am going to continue to push through for those who might be watching without a feed at all. So, I apologize if my feed is a little late. I tried refreshing. It is the way that it is. Yeah. Harden fire alarm. I am the fire. Don't do that. Cardiac Knicks affair indeed. Beat these la boys. We need to, man. We cannot let them make a trade that they make and have a good first game off rip. We don't want to be the ones to give them that confidence. And on top of that, more importantly, I'm not trying to go 0-1 in my play-by-play career. I don't need that in my life, man. You know what I'm saying? But also, too, we are winless in the Garden. That's another thing I don't want to see go on for the Knicks. We can't have one of the best arenas in all of the NBA and we're not taking advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? No, Keenan, you're good. You're good, bro. You're good. I appreciate you for letting me know. All right, let's have a good fourth, boys. We need it. Damn, hella short. Was hoping Chase had oh man. No more turnovers, please. Facts, Sean. Facts. We cannot deal with any more turnovers in this game. Turn down the turnovers. The Clippers have 15 and we have 16, and we still have a whole quarter of basketball left to play. That is the definition of yuck. Absolutely atrocious. But like I said in the beginning of the game, we went 2 quarters shooting around 27% from the field. And look at us right now. I'm not worried about us offensively, which is weird to say in a Tom Thibodeau offense. I'm not worried about us offensively. I'm worried about us defensively. We got to get these stops. We got to continue to see guys like Paul George shoot poorly. Kawhi Leonard has been turning it around in that quarter, now 7 of 15 from the field, but our offensive numbers, I'm not worried about it. Free throws are looking good. We're shooting 42% now. We're turning it around, but we got to get stops. We have to get stops, especially with this second unit here that we're expecting to play fast. IQ passes it out to RJ Barrett. DiVincenzo passing it out to Hart for the open three in the corner. 79-76. Knicks up to start off the fourth quarter. We're looking at a fourth quarter unit of Emmanuel Quickly, Dante DiVincenzo, RJ Barrett, Josh Hart, and Isaiah Hartenstein, and that's going to be Clippers ball. And the Clippers are going with Bones Highland, James Harden. I'm waiting for them to get off of Josh Hart so I can tell you the rest of their lineup. Bones Highland, PJ Tucker. I think that they still have Zubats in the game, and Kawhi Leonard. Oh, sorry, Norman Powell, not Kawhi. Rebounded by PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker on the baseline. He tiptoes on the line, and they're going to give the foul to Josh Hart. That's a weak call if you ask me. Yeah, weak call if you ask me. Willie said 16 turnovers. Oh, that's right. This team has never played together. You talking about the Clippers? You talking about the Clippers? Because the Clippers got 15. We got 16 turnovers. If you're making a joke there, I don't like it. Where's JD? JD, we are one. I'm filling in for JD tonight on the play-by-play. Everyone is deserved. Everyone, gets off nights. And tonight JD is taking an off night. Oh, what's his name? I cannot say his name. Checked in for the Clippers. Diaba, I can't say his name. Solid stretch 4. Playing the 5 tonight for the Clippers. RJ Barrett with a nice lead pass. I Heart took a little while for him to pick it up. But look at the bench unit and RJ. This is the unit that's going to get us going. Defensively looking solid. Look at the swarming defense. Norman Powell with the cross-court pass. Stolen by Hart. RJ with the fast break dunk. Timeout forced by the Clippers. And here we go. The second unit. All I've asked for, playing in pace, and the Knicks are doing just that with this second unit. Timeout for the Clippers by Ty Lue. Great start to the fourth quarter, which is exactly what we need. Fast pace, easy buckets, and solid defense. A stupid cross-court cross-court pass stolen by Josh Hart. Fast break play, RJ Barrett dunk. That's what we need. Knicks are up. Knicks are up 83-76. My feed here is giving me a little bit of problems right now, but luckily we went into a timeout, so we're all good. Queens with the bang. Facts. Knicks by 8. I'm sticking to it. I love it. I'm going Knicks by 5. I think Knicks win this one by 5. That is my safe number, but I do believe Knicks win nonetheless. Keep Scandal on the bench, please. Willie, typically I'd agree with you, but outside of the close of that third quarter, which probably just meant he needed to get some rest, Julius Randle's been solid for us. The only thing I would ask of him to do is pass out of tough shots. Don't pass out of tough shots. Pass before taking tough shots. You reel in the defense, make the pass to the open man. That's all I'm asking for from Julius. But Julius has been all right for us tonight. We don't need no Randle. Can't co-sign that, man. Randall's been solid for us. But RJ Barrett in his comeback game after missing some games, him and Manuel Quickly have our team high plus minus. Quickly with a plus 13 and RJ with a plus 9. Most effective Knicks players on the court for us. Oh shoot, RJ reached 5K career points. That's right. That was happening. I forgot. Good call. They were talking about that before he was ruled out a few games back that he was so close to getting his 5K. It's crazy. He has the most points. Y'all are so dumb. It feels like Christmas. Don't celebrate yet, K Dot. Don't celebrate yet. We gotta finish the job. And with how this second unit has been playing, I feel like we can do so, but they got to finish the job. We don't need that. Facts. Randall has been solid tonight. There's been some miscues, which is to be expected. It's Randall's game, but for the most part, Julius has given us good Julius. And I think he'll be fine for us. But what we need to do is capitalize on the fast-paced play. All right. So we're seeing the same unit still out right now with 10 minutes left in the game. RJ up top on Norman Powell. DiVincenzo sticking to James Harden. James Harden with the referee. There's no way they called that on. Yeah, because there's no point in protesting a James Harden foul call. What are we talking about? Where did he touch him? See, Tibbs is not a fan. He is putting his foot down. He said enough of these phantom James Harden calls. Challenge. Unfortunately, I don't think Tibbs is going to win it because the referees don't want to look like fools and bring this one back. They're going to stand on their morals, and their morals of the James Harden foul is always going to be a foul. But I love what Tom Thibodeau is trying to do here. I hate those calls on James Harden. I don't understand them. Wasn't in his landing spot, and even if it wasn't in his landing zone, excuse me, even if he's in his landing zone, James Harden's falling away. Be serious, man. It's a bad challenge in the sense that he's not going to win it, but it's a good challenge in a sense where we need to stop making these calls on James Harden. Now, I don't think we're going to win this challenge. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't think we're going to win this challenge. The refs are not going to back down. They're going to stick to their call. But we'll see. We'll see if Tibbs' aggressive attempt to fight the power proves smart. No, Willie said, nah, bro, it's all-star Randall or go home. We don't need good Randall. Look, right now, all it takes is good Randall for us to win games. I agree. I do want to see Randall playing at an all-star level at all times, especially when he only dropped 6 points in a key game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Can't have that. But imagine what our record would be right now if we even at least got a good Randall consistently. Tonight, we just need a good Randall. Tibbs is bad with these challenges. Well, I mean, he's 1-0 tonight. I don't think he's gonna win this challenge. But hey, maybe the refs will take accountability. Maybe. Because there was no contact there. I don't know what that call was. But we'll see. Hey, man, forgive me. Who's the new dude reading the FanDuel ad reads on MSG? Bring back Kazim, bro. You can tell he reading from a teleprompter. Oh, wow. That's enough to... That is enough to get a foul? Look at James Harden. Look at James Harden trying to talk him into it. Why? Yeah, obviously, referees weren't going to back down on that. So James Harden to the line for 3 free throws. And the first one goes down. That's crazy, bro. Tibbs had that challenge on his cheat sheet. James Harden making 2 of 2 with the free throw line. Bring back JB Smooth with the fadeaways while you're dishing and swishing, betting and getting. All right, here we go. 10-17 left in the game. 79-83 after an iffy foul call there for James Harden and alley-oop to Isaiah Hartenstein. Great vision there from Emmanuel quickly. Great roll from Isaiah Hartenstein. The Knicks are 4 for 4 in this quarter, and the Clippers have yet to make a bucket in this fourth quarter. That is the trend that we want to see going into the end of this game. It's Isaiah Hartenstein with the steal. Will the Knicks push pace here? RJ Barrett with PJ Tucker on him. He gives him the move, draws the foul. Great step there from RJ. Great patience by RJ, and now he goes to the line. But look at Emmanuel quickly. Look at Isaiah Hartenstein. Okay. But this is what I want to see. If I'm Tibbs, I'm letting our guys rest until we absolutely need to put them in. RJ Barrett making his first free throw. Now, I know Tibbs has his lineup set up, so that's not going to be the case. But right now, this is the best we've looked all night. This is the most continuity we've seen from the Knicks all night tonight, and it's from this second unit and RJ. So, I know it's going to be really hard for Tibbs to not go to his guy, Julius Randle, especially when Julius Randle finally gets in the 20-point column. But right now, the bench in RJ is giving us our best shot at winning this game. As Dante DiVincenzo with the steal, just him and Westbrook, he makes the layup. No foul call, but Dante DiVincenzo, who's been getting a lot of crap from fans, myself included, for missing easy layups, makes the tough one over Russell Westbrook. 89-79, 0 turnovers for the Knicks in the quarter, as the Clippers have added 4 more to their 15. Russell Westbrook with a nice take. But right now, we're seeing the continuity comparison. We're seeing a team that's still trying to figure out what their closing lineup is going to be, who's going to have the ball in the closing lineup, compared to a team that's been together. So we got to take advantage. Emmanuel quickly getting into RJ. RJ back to IQ for an open corner 3. No good. Rebounded by DiVincenzo. Gets it out of IQ up top. Wide open DiVincenzo 3. 92-81, the bench unit leading us to a victory. Let me not speak too soon. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I'm excited. 92-81, 8:41 left in the game, but the bench unit looks unstoppable. Look at DiVincenzo, upset about the 3-point foul call. Give me this steal. Give me the fast break. Finish over Russell Westbrook. If I'm DiVincenzo, I'm petty enough to give him one of these. That's just me. I'm just saying. But after IQ misses the 3, DiVincenzo gets the rebound, kicks out, and he's rewarded with the 3 of his own. Great quarter for the New York Knicks. Only one missed shot in the fourth quarter for the New York Knicks. 92-81. The Clippers are forced to call a timeout because they don't know where to go with their final lineup. Hey, Willie. You know it's gonna happen, but let's delay it. All right, let's delay it, please. My man G Money said that ball is moving like the A train. I love this second unit play, bro. I love this second unit play. Ball movement. I just need this to be contagious across the entire roster. I need this. Look at this. 6 for 7 in the fourth quarter, 2 for 3 from 3. 0 turnovers is my favorite stat of these fourth quarter stat lines. Of the fourth quarter stat line. 0 turnovers. 16 points. The bench unit is cooking. 8:37. The Garden's rocking. James Harden, Kawhi Leonard up top gets it to Westbrook, who loses the ball. Gets it right back to James Harden, who's been hot tonight and misses the open 3, rebounded by DiVincenzo. Decides to take the ball up slowly, trying to set something up here. We're seeing movement. Hard up top, giving it back to Emmanuel quickly with Kawhi Leonard on him here defensively. Hard getting over to RJ Barrett going right over off the glass with the finish. Left side for RJ Barrett. James Harden fell asleep there. I mean, he's going to the left, and James Harden said, go ahead, buddy. I do the same thing. 94-81, 7:50 left in the game. The clock is moving slowly now that the Knicks are rolling. RJ Barrett gets beat there from Paul George. Paul George passes it over to Zubats, and they bail Paul George out with a foul call on RJ Barrett. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Oh, man. Oh, man. 7:40 left in the game. RJ Barrett giving us some life. Him, DiVincenzo, IQ, some life being brought into the New York Knicks after how they're playing. And I see substitutions. Here we go. Tom Thibodeau injecting his ways into what's been a great run. Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson checking in for RJ Barrett and Isaiah Hartenstein. Oh, man. I don't know about this substitution, but all I can think is, and RJ is not happy about it. RJ is not happy about it. I don't know how I feel about this sub, but it's 94-83 at the 7:40 mark is the moment where Tibbs decided to break up the great play of the second unit, but we'll see. We'll see if they're able to continue it with Mitch and Julius jumping into the game. Not so upset about the Mitchell Robinson sub because he can help Dante DiVincenzo with the corner three, and it continues to rain. So hopefully the sub doesn't mean anything different. It continues to rain. DiVincenzo. Who was it that was asking in the chat for DiVincenzo to make his threes? A missed shot by Westbrook. They're running in the break. DiVincenzo feeds Julius Randle, who has the baseline. And luckily he's fouled. Dante DiVincenzo is running this team right now in the best way possible. Making his shot, making decisions. Great play here. So hopefully with Tom Thibodeau making the questionable sub to bring out RJ Barrett to put in Julius Randle, hopefully the continued play by the others only continues to lead us to victory as Julius Randle makes his first free throw off of the foul by Ivica Zubac. Great play so far from the New York Knicks. Julius Randle going for the second free throw. 98-83, 7 minutes left in the game, and Julius Randle continues to be hot from the free throw line. 100% for Jules. Jalen Brunson getting ready to check in. I wonder who he's bringing him out for. If he brings him out for DiVincenzo, that'd be crazy, but we'll see. We'll see what Tibbs has pre-ordered in his already made offensive rotation, but we'll see. Ooh, bad pass there. Julius Randle opts to not go for the steal there, which was a great decision. And Jalen Brunson checking in for Emmanuel Quickley. Questionable move. I know you got to get your guy Jalen Brunson in, but questionable move. Emmanuel Quickley, according to the plus minus, has been our most efficient player. But we'll see. It's Jalen Brunson. I'm not going to get mad at a Jalen Brunson sub, especially if you're making a pass like that to a wide open Josh Hart. DiVincenzo saves it, gets the rebound. But they said he was out of bounds. 99-83. Let me see what the chat is thinking about these subs. Random Vibe said RJ is like, can I not cook? RJ will close, don't worry. That's what I'm hoping for. We'll see. I'm not overplaying RJ after a sore knee. I get you. I get you. Y Tibbs gets the hate. And we see Russell Westbrook with the floater. Chinzo ballin', says G Money. All right, we're seeing the closing. Well, not closing unit. Hopefully not a closing unit, but we're seeing a unit right now of Jalen Brunson, Dante DiVincenzo, Josh Hart, and Julius Randle rolling the ball off his foot. Here we go with the ball movement getting ready to start. You can already see what was working so well. That was our first turnover of the quarter, by the way. And what was already working so well for us in this quarter is starting to fade. Wide open shot because Julius Randle falls asleep defensively again. This is what the fear is with the substitution. It's not about worrying about the player playing well or this, that, and the third. The continuity that was so good for us in the fourth, it gets broken up now. And here we are with the ISO play. Luckily, a foul called by Russell Westbrook. But we're right back to ISO play. We're right back to ISO play, which is not what was working for us. This is my worry. Luckily, we built up such a big enough lead that hopefully we're able to maintain. But man, the ISO play is back. Mitchell Robinson declining to give to Jalen, gets it over to DiVincenzo, and no good there. An 88-99, 5:23 left in the game. They're doubling Paul George, who hasn't been shooting well tonight. Paul George trying to get the ball back against the hot DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo with some good defense there. Fall away for PG. Rebound by Mitch. Now, can we push the pace? That's what's been working for us. Jalen Brunson, wide open. Julius Randle needed that three. There we go. There we go. Back to the pace. We were starting to let the ball stick a little bit, but Julius Randle, Jalen Brunson, and the Knicks pushed the pace again after a miss, and we're back to a safe 14-point lead. Rebounded. Can we push the pace again? We're jogging up the court, but Jalen Brunson is trying to do what he can. Gets it over to Julius, who's being guarded by Paul. They called a charge on that? Oh, boy. Foul call there from Julius. I'm assuming Julius dropped his shoulder on him. I don't know about. All right. It is Paul George. Is what Paul George does, but that's a rough call if you ask me. 88-102, 14-point lead for the New York Knicks. Knicks are weathering the storm with under 5 minutes left. Mitchell Robinson with great defense. Two Villanova guys in the break. Brunson gets to the Hart, and Hart finishes, ballooning our lead to 18 or 16. No, 18. My math is right? It's 106-88. What's the score? Oh, 104-88 to a 16-point lead. Excuse me. As long as the ball continues to move and we do not play our ISO offense, then the substitution will be fine. But I think that was my worry with the sub. Shout out to Andrew Ford with the super chat of $5. Said we need to start Devontae. I think you're talking about Dante. We need to start Dante for Grimes Villanova connection. The only reason why I would disagree is because I like his spark off the bench. I like what he does for that bench unit. Quentin Grimes will figure it out. He hasn't been bad to the point where he's hurting our starting unit. He's just not hitting the shots the way we need him hit, but it's not hurting our starting unit. It's just our starting unit runs that ISO ball. But I don't want to, mix it up too much yet when our second unit looks as good as it's looked. Clippers too old to run and may get hurt for real. I know that's your name, but I'm agreeing with you for real. Knicks defense looks like the best defense in the NBA, and we need to keep that going. But more importantly, I'm liking us in the fast-paced, up-tempo play style. 16-point lead for the Knicks, 104-88. Julius Randle with a tremendous turnaround game. He has 27 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists. A nasty 6 turnovers, but a +2 from the field. Jalen Brunson having a bit of a rough game, 2 for 11 from the field, But luckily with the play of RJ Barrett being back, with the play of IQ and Dante DiVincenzo and Josh Hart, we're able to hold it down with Jalen Brunson's low play. Now we're seeing Tom Thibodeau going with the closing lineup of the starting 5 with minus Grimes and replacing him with Josh Hart. I'm never a fan of this lineup personally. I know you love Josh Hart, but I don't like Josh Hart running with the starters. It's just me. But here we go. Diabate with the free throw here. Good make. It I don't know if it's looking like Ty Lue's throwing in the towel. Do they have a back-to-back? The Clippers must have a back-to-back because with 4:10 left in the game, Ty Lue has emptied the bench. Diabate, Norman Powell, Kobe Brown's in the game. Amir Coffey's in the game. Meanwhile, Brunson with a great pass to Mitchell Robinson. It's looking like Ty Lue, they must have a back-to-back. Can I get that fact check? The Clippers must have a back. Ooh, Diabate again, aggressive with Julius Randle was inadvertent. But it is what it is. I mean, look, a win is a win is a win is a win. Now we just got to make sure we keep it clean and close out this game. But Ty Lue emptying the bench in James Harden debut game. What was that shot at? Just let Jalen Brunson call it a night, bro. Let's get IQ back out. Great defense from Brunson. Let me shut up. Great defense. Hart getting it to RJ Barrett with the transition bucket. Give me another minute of this, and if I'm Tom Thibodeau, I'm doing the same, and I'm clearing out my bench and letting our guys rest however we can. The Knicks are on their way to their first victory in the Garden against a very good Los Angeles Clippers team, where it seems like they've already cleared out the bench at the 4-minute mark. And Brunson again, it's just not a good night. If I'm Tom Thibodeau, I'm saving Brunson. IQ's playing so well. Just let Brunson take the rest of the night off. It's been rough. There's no reason for Brunson to be playing 33 minutes. Not tonight. You know, after a tremendous 45-point showing, he's having a rough one here tonight. But luckily, the Knicks are up 16 against this Clipper team. Norman Powell finishing over Jalen Brunson. Yeah, Jalen Brunson having a rough one. RJ is instrumental to our success. Dude is a stud. You better preach. You better preach. You better preach. 94-108. About to approach the 2-minute mark. Julius Randle up top, getting the ball over to Jalen Brunson. Brunson looking for the screen for Mitch, but he gets it to a wide open RJ Barrett. 26 points off of another efficient night. 60% from the field. RJ Barrett continuing to have a tremendous start to this season. Looking like our best, if not second best player on the team. Because not only is he scoring the points, it's the efficiency in which he is getting the points. 9 for 15 from the field, 2 for 4 from 3, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. RJ Barrett is playing tremendous for us this year. And RJ Barrett is over there letting the bench know that he is like that. He's letting them know, oh, we got a spilled beer, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh. And again, just like Beadgate or Glittergate, we ain't got no damn mops. We got all this money in the Garden. We ain't got no damn mops. We over here using up all of the Knicks towels. We ain't got no mops. We can't get a Swiffer Jet a promotion and get some mops in the Garden. Damn, they out there using up all the damn towels. And now look, another delay. We can't. Come on, man, Dolan. All this damn money, we can't get no mops in the Garden, bro. Here we go. We got a delay again. Oh gosh. I can't wait to hear that he just needs to be consistent, crowd. Well, RJ has been the example of consistency in his start to this young season. The Clippers, wait, Queens, are you talking about the Clippers playing on Wednesday? So they don't even have a back-to-back? Ty Lue just gave up. My man RJ Barrett with the step back. Well, if he had made that, that would have been a wrap for me, bro. I mean, it's already a wrap, but Lord have mercy. Jalen Brunson trying to get the numbers up a little bit, gets a great pass on open Julius Randle, no good. But this one is about over. 111-97. This is going to be our third win this year. 3-4 is going to be our record for the young season. But more importantly, this is our first win in the Garden. That's a interesting fact, being that we've already played has it been 2 or 3 games in the Garden, and this is going to be our first win in the Garden. And that's something that I said last year, and I want to see us capitalize on this year. We got to win games in the Garden. This is arguably the best arena in the NBA, best fan base in the NBA. We got to use that to our advantage. We got to. So hopefully this is the beginning of many wins in the Garden. Big win for the Knicks. 40 seconds left in the game. Brunson gets it out for Julius Randle for one more shot. Mitch Robinson with the rebound. They're just going to dribble the clock out. But ladies and gentlemen, back in the winners column goes the New York Knicks. Josh Harden's debut as a Los Angeles Clipper is sullied by RJ Barrett and the New York Knicks. Shout out to Julius Randle. Got to give him his props for a great turnaround game. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you guys rocking with me here for this play-by-play. I just want to say it, 1-0. I'm just gonna say it. So don't expect to see me for the rest of the season. I'm 1-0, and I'm wrapping it up at a winning percentage. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But no, big win. Knicks Fan TV, watch along, run up those likes. Let's get to 300 before we make our way over to the post-game show, brought to you by none other than Underdog here, who's presenting the Knicks Fan TV amazing show that we have here. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to all my members. Shout out to the mods. Shout out to everyone who came through and was rocking with me from this wire-to-wire game. The New York Knicks, who had a rough start, go out here and finish with a dub, as I predicted yesterday on Weekly. Try to tell you we was going to beat this Clippers team because the Clippers aren't ready. But the Knicks are. We advanced to 3-4. Shout out to you guys. Devin DiPiero. I hope I said your name right. Eddie Suarez. Everyone in the chat. Appreciate you guys so much. You know where we're going to be here for post-game with CP and Alex. Make sure you go in there, show them some love. 1-0. 1-0. CK is 1-0 on play-by-play. Don't you forget it. Don't you forget it. Broadway Barrett with the Tracy McGrady numbers. If you know me, I'm a big T-Mac fan. Matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me started, bro. Don't get me started. All right? I'm here, bro. Sleepy eyes gang, baby. I'm here for if you got if your eyes are drooping and you look sleepy, I'm a fan. Let's go, baby. 1-0 CK. Let's go. Make sure they know over in post game. Make sure you let it know. CK is 1-0 in the play-by-play. Let that be known. Let that be known. All right, y'all. We needed that win. I needed that. We got a big game on Wednesday against the Spurs. Wembanyama and the Spurs. But yeah, man, that's it for me. Y'all, I appreciate you guys for rocking with your boys. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell. Do not forget to like the stream and make your way over to the post game. Y'all have a good one. Be blessed. Yeah, that's my time. That's my time, man. CK, I'm hyped, man. Give me my win, bro. Yeah, throw up the CK emotes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. RJ Barrett. Yeah, man, 5,000 points for RJ Barrett. Love that. Love that. Love that. Love that. All right, y'all. Y'all make your way over to the post game. Go show love. It's me, your boy CK. I'll catch you guys in the next one, whether it be a post game or another play-by-play. I appreciate you guys for rocking with your boy. 1-0 CK. It is what it is. We're going to keep this thing rolling. All right, y'all.